Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Cast 529. I'm Bryan.
I'm Chris.
I'm Kevin.
So, as you can tell, this is not Mike and Mark. Definitely not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody has everything they're supposed to have, so it's definitely not Mike and Mark. Anyway, Kevin and Chris were gracious enough to bring old Carter for us to have on the show tonight. And so thanks, guys.
Yeah, very much so.
First off, let me say thanks for coming and welcome.
Oh, yeah, thank you very much.
Glad to be here.
Yes.
Sean and we don't have a huge community yet, but we have a great community that's always willing to share with us. And we like having everybody on the show, and we have a good time with it. So,
yeah, we like watching it. I was going to say, it's
well, we appreciate that. We appreciate that. I know sometimes it's kind of an entertaining venture.
yeah.
Always,
Yes, indeed.
Always.
So tell me a little bit about this old Carter, because Sean and I's first experience with this, Kevin had us down to his place, and everybody was there, and had a little cookout. We walk up on the porch, and there's a table with all this bourbon. All this bourbon. And they're like, Shauna, we need your tasting notes.
Yes.
So I'm not sure by the end of the night that she was really giving much tasting notes. But anyway, the old Carter line, early in the evening, we tried a couple of them, and Shauna was like, would you be interested in bringing that onto the show? So here we are.
Absolutely.
So now, with that being said, what can you tell us about it?
Can I just shout out to the people in the audience
Sure.
first?
Yeah.
All right, so cheers, Wilmington Piper, Rick Moreland, Charles, and we have John Schenk and Tammy Adams and Alan Adams. Cheers, everyone. And I know there's more out there, so if you haven't chatted yet, cheers anyway.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Thanks for joining
Hope
us.
everybody's enjoying their pours.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So go ahead, Kevin.
Well, I was just going to kind of start with our story of kind of how our group
Sure.
got
Yeah.
together. We decided we was just going to start, Chris came up with the idea that we'd get together, every so often, once a month or something, and bring a bottle of bourbon and, share it. And that first night, almost 4 years ago now, Chris?
Yeah, it was January of 2021.
So we went to Chris's house, and I had been gifted a bottle of Old Carter from a friend, and really wasn't real up on bourbon a whole lot.
Didn't really know what you had.
Had no idea what we had, and me and Tim came over and we sat down there, and I think we had, what was the other two that we
Cleveland
had?
Underground and Four Roses.
Yeah.
Small batch.
So it was what we
the
kind
other
of
two.
started with, and that's kind of how our group started as we get together quite often now. But we went through and tasted the first two, and talked about what we thought and what everything like that, and then we opened up that Old Carter at the end.
And we saved
Yeah.
it last
Yes.
because the old Carter was 134 proof.
Yeah.
And
And
when
so
we're
you
sitting there
thought-
looking, we're like,
Yeah.
yeah,
we-
I'm not
we-
sure, but I mean that's a big jump from
Yeah,
a
it
90
is.
proof
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
And you guys were new to this.
Yeah.
Like this.
yeah, absolutely. We had no idea. We didn't know what it was. It was just like on a whim, like, oh, let's start
Yeah.
doing this. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, most guys starting out aren't jumping into 134 proof.
yeah, yeah. So, and that's what kind of made us a little bit nervous. So, go ahead, Kevin.
No, you good. Like I said, so we tried the other two, and this, good. We, what we tasted, what we smelled, that kind of thing, and then we thought, okay, it's time. We're going to pour the Old Carter, So we get it poured out, and we do the normal thing. You're kind of looking at it and smelling it, and then kind of like about the same time, I think all three of us, took a sip of it, and then we just kind of all kind of big-eyed looked at each other like, oh wait, what do we have here?
It was special.
Yeah, it was very
It didn't taste
yeah.
like the others.
It did not taste like the others, and it was extremely smooth for 134 proof. It was, I don't think it was anything that any of us expected.
Right.
When we was thinking that just all hot
Yeah.
burn,
Yeah.
but it had a very good hug to it. It had, the taste was just, amazing on it. So that was our first night, and we haven't stopped since then.
I think that was our exciting thing too, as we progressed up through proofs, was how many more flavors you usually get generally with those higher proofs.
Yeah.
Now there seems to be a threshold, but there's also some 120s drink different than other 120s.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
But generally, it seems like it just gets richer the higher you go.
Yeah, exactly. And that's I think what we didn't expect, you know,
Yeah.
that, you know. And yeah, as our group, we thought we was going to be in that 90 to maybe 110 range would be the highest we would normally
Right.
go. Now we're above 100 and up to, 130, probably 115, 120 is our normal
Yeah.
sweet spot. And, that 100 proof is what we would call a Tuesday night pour or something like
Sure.
that, you know.
Yeah,
So,
a night starter.
Yeah, exactly.
The night that we were here doing the Western Reserve,
Oh,
and
yeah.
everything was pretty much 86 proof. We were like,
Yeah.
we even really want to do this because 86 to
Yeah.
us was just like,
It's
you
hard.
know, I'm like,
That is,
But I'll
however,
tell you what,
a distillery
that-
that
that
you
is-
get some pretty good flavors out
that-
of
you
that.
get good flavors out of that 86 or Western. I don't know what they
Yeah.
do, but
Yeah, we left that
not
night,
a normal-
talking about that the whole way home, like
Yeah.
the flavors that we got out of them Western Reserves, because we associate the higher
Yeah.
proof, you're
Yeah.
gonna get more flavor. But them ones, we got tons of flavor out of them, and it was, it was pretty neat to go back to
Well,
that.
I can tell you that Sean and I actually visited that distillery, and that would not have been a whiskey night had they not been what they were.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah. They was very good. That's kind of opened our eyes to think, okay, maybe there is some that we should not just push aside because
Yep.
Because it's a low
it might be
proof.
really good, at that point.
And you're
Yeah,
going to have some of that stuff
Yeah.
that you're going to be like, I tried it.
yeah.
I don't, maybe somebody will come and learn how to drink bourbon, and I'll pour that for them.
Yeah.
All right, I want to say cheers to some more people who
Okay.
joined
Awesome.
in. Father Fortenberry, cheers.
Jamie,
Light
thanks
from
for
the
joining us.
patio.
Terry,
Straight Up Sips.
cheers, guys.
Bullet Point.
Cheers.
Hannah Westfall.
All right, Anna.
Cheers, Hannah.
And I think Marshmallow. Hey,
Marshmallow.
Kevin, cheers, buddy.
Cheers. Oh, that must be
and-
Dave.
And Bullet
Okay.
Point
That's what I'm
says
saying, I don't
cheers,
know.
Angie and Kevin.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hi, Dave.
Oh, we got Tim Fresh saying cheers.
Oh, cheers.
Tim.
Cheers.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
So also, I have started the giveaway. You can see that in the comments. I forgot to upload the picture, guys, so I apologize. But it is for a set of 2 whiskey glasses and Spear ice molds. They will ship directly from Amazon. We're going to do that drawing at the very end. But if you want, I really wanted to test to see if it was working tonight, so that's why I went ahead and entered it, and it is working. So exclamation point whiskey with
Good.
whiskey spelled with the EY. And then also we will be doing the wheel for the patrons tonight, the paid patrons, where it'll be the Cask 529 keychain and a 2-ounce surprise pour. So stay at the end for that.
Yeah. Good.
Good deal.
Back to you guys.
Cheers to
Awesome.
everybody joining
Yes.
us. We appreciate you all being here.
Absolutely.
Make sure you hit
So-
the like button.
Yeah, so thanks
Kevin's
for
on
throwing
it.
that. Kevin's
Kevin's
on
been
top
watching.
of it. Jeez. Wow. And subscribe.
Yes.
What
Yeah.
else we doing?
Okay, so I guess
So-
we're ready to jump in. Unless
Well,
you've got
I was
more
going
to
to.
add.
I was just going to add a little bit more, if you don't
yeah.
mind, Brian. So, the old Carter line. I did a little bit of looking it up, just so everybody knows. And Mark and Sherry Carter started this line, and they were kind of well known for their wine out in California. So, from what I read on their site, was basically in 2011 they resurrected the Kentucky Owl brand.
Okay.
And then unexpectedly sold that in 2017, but really enjoyed Kentucky and what the distilling in Kentucky has to bring in the bourbon and whiskey industry, and has continued. So they have the old Carter line, and they do blending, and I couldn't really tell. It says it's distilled in Indiana, so if you're a whiskey person, you know what that usually means, distilled in Indiana, but it doesn't really say if they're distilling it themselves or
Right, right.
if it's
Yeah, if
if
they're
they're just
sourcing it.
blending it and sourcing
Yeah.
it.
So Old Carter started in 2017. Is that what you're?
Well, I
saying?
would say it's sometime
18,
after
17,
that. Yeah,
18.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be my guess. I couldn't really get an actual number on
Okay.
that, but we've like I said, we've found that this was a game changer
Yeah, absolutely.
I can honestly say I don't know that our journey would have been the same had we not had this one.
Because then you're pursuing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we're like, okay, what's going to beat
Yeah,
this?
What can I compete?
Yeah, and
with
we've found a lot that are I would say comparable. I mean, we've got our favorites that
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
in that flavor profile is right there with it.
So do you guys have a preference as far as rye or bourbon or a wheater or what do you think?
I think we've all grown to the point of the rye, that we like the rye.
Good rye.
We gravitate to it quite a bit with that. I don't know, the spice you get out of it,
yeah.
like a cooking spice, that kind of stuff
Yeah.
you get out of most ryes. Now, we've tried some ryes and you're like, well, wait, I like this, but I don't get it all that again. And you try to figure out what that difference is. And
Yeah.
we're not quite sure
Not
some
all
of
ryes
them.
are created equal.
No.
I know, no, they're not. And I know in Shauna's favorite episode of the week, the favorite show of the week, the What's in the Glen Wednesday, we've had some ryes, and we're at odds, like, because we try to guess, is it a rye, is it a bourbon?
Yeah.
You know, and we thought we were at the point where we were like, oh yeah, that's a rye, that's a rye, that's a rye. But now we're like, no, it tastes like a rye, but
Right.
is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you just get that spiciness and you think it's a rye, but
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
not. And then we've had some ryes that were like,
Yeah, there's no way it's a rye. Yeah.
that's not a rye. It's not. You don't have that spiciness to it. so.
Yep.
So I just want to thank Charles for the super chat. He said, don't forget to like and share. And Rick Moreland, thank you so much for that super chat. He said, we are awesome. So good
Thanks,
job.
guys. We appreciate that. We really do. You guys are great supporters. So,
Oh, and we got Mike Rowe in the comments.
Miker?
Oh,
Yeah.
Mikey.
Mike?
And we also had Gandy join and Jaden join. And I saw one, and Chris Wheels. Welcome,
Cheers,
everybody.
everybody.
Cheers.
Thank you. And Miker, as long as you're in the chat, I just want to let you know we got no charms tonight. Our glasses don't rattle. Because we asked. We said, you guys think you can drink without rubbing your numbers off your glasses? And everybody's like, oh yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
Who can't do that? So anyway.
And also, I just want to add that I make Mike's spot look good.
Yeah. Now, yeah.
I did have to adjust the camera height a little bit.
Yeah. Well,
And we had to go a little wider also,
Yeah.
So.
We did have to back the camera up a little bit.
just a little bit.
Yeah.
So anyway, thanks for sharing the story, guys.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's always fun to hear how people got started and where they're going with their journey. So I'm anxious to get started.
Oh,
Yeah, me too.
So are these? I know you and Shauna talked. These are in order of the bottles that are up
Well,
here?
sort of. This is our one. Is that what you? Yeah, you
Yeah.
need one there. But this is 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, so they're backwards here.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
And Mike said whatever.
Oh, come on.
Come on, Mike.
Come back with something better than whatever.
Well, I'm sure he was laughing.
Yeah.
Okay, so do we want to start with 1 or 3?
I say we start with 1.
Yeah.
1. Okay, so
It's
that's
the
Yep. This
That's
is the
this
bourbon.
one.
Yep.
Okay.
This is the
now this is the one we didn't have the night we were at your
Correct.
house.
correct.
So
Yeah,
this
we
is
just
new.
opened that here tonight, and it's
Chris, you do. He's referring that you make that spot look
Oh.
better.
Oh.
And Kevin, you certainly make Mark's spot look better.
Well, thanks, Mike. I appreciate that.
Mike, he definitely fills up more of that spot.
Absolutely. There's no doubt about that.
So that's what we had to. Shauna was like, I don't know if I can get both of you guys in there. I'm like, you got to back the camera up or something.
Right.
We both got to be
Yep.
in there. Okay.
So yeah.
So what's the proof and all that on the first one?
First, I think it's 117.
117.8 is the
117.8.
proof
Yep.
on the first one.
Batch-
It's batch 16, bottle number 1,452 of 3,121. So when they do it, they do very small
Yeah, small batches.
batches whenever they do these. The majority of the time.
So these Old Carter's not available in Ohio?
no.
I've never seen it in Ohio anywhere, and I don't believe it is.
They actually have one. They're like California, Colorado, Kentucky, Tennessee is
Okay.
really the only
Yeah.
spots that do.
I've got a good friend down in Kentucky that goes to a couple different liquor stores down there, and he's found it for me now and can get it pretty much anytime we want it.
So Charlie from Bourbon and Balls has told us that Old Carter sits on the shelf in northern Kentucky.
Yes, so that's
So-
where he would. This is where the gentleman I know from down there. Yeah, it'd be in that area. Hmm.
Well, and I would say it's probably not going to be, you know, at the price point,
Yeah,
the 250 mark. It's probably not one that everybody's just going to go out and get for an everyday sipper.
yeah,
No, you're not.
So
You're
you know what I
not.
mean. So they probably do have a little bit longer shelf life.
yeah. I
There
see.
may be some
Yes.
people going out
Oh,
buying that for
very
everything,
well
but it's
could.
not
Yeah,
us.
not us.
But it's
No,
not-
absolutely not.
Yeah.
So I'm getting a little bit of spice on it.
Yeah. I still get the good vanilla, in there.
Yeah, I'm getting vanilla, brown sugar.
Yeah.
Getting a
Your-
little
your
bit
normal-
of getting a little bit of the char, I think.
Wilmington Piper, thank you so much. He said keep up the great content. Tom Morrow has stopped in too. Cheers, fellers.
Cheers,
I
cheers,
see
Sonny,
you're
thank
drinking
you.
Mark and Sherry Carter's juice.
We are.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Let me know when we're going in because
I'm
I'm ready.
You ready? You
I'm
ready?
ready.
Okay, that's
I'm ready to
good.
go in.
Okay.
That is
Lots.
so deep
Yeah.
and rich. I know you haven't tried
I
this
mean the
before. Try
flavors.
it.
Yeah. Yeah. The
Get
flavor.
our-
The flavor
We'll
right
get
off the front.
Our official.
Yeah.
I mean, it really sticks.
Oh man!
It really sticks to the back of your tongue and just.
Yeah.
If
It
that was
stays
a
there with you.
dessert,
Yeah.
I'd say that's really rich.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's lots and lots of complex. There in that taste.
It's a little bit of a floral note. Do you get that?
Yeah,
I mean,
I-
it's
I-
good. It's not off-putting or anything like
Mm.
that. A lot of sweetness.
Yeah. A lot of
Some
sweetness.
spice.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely sweet.
A little bit of cinnamon.
Yeah, I
It's
got.
really good.
I'd say
Yeah,
a
I
lot
got-
of bit of cinnamon is what I'd say.
Yeah. As I say, I get a good bit of the baking cinnamon type spice off of it, and I really enjoy that. So
And I was trying to think, was our other bottle the bourbon or was it the American?
it was
I
the
think
American. This
So
is the first. This is
the
even the first
we've
bourbon
had
we've had
this.
too of this.
Oh, you
bourbon.
guys haven't
Yeah.
had this
We've
one.
not had this one, so
Yeah.
this is the first time we've had it.
Yeah. These two
We've
we
had
have
these
had.
two before.
Well, that's exciting
obviously.
that you guys
Yeah.
are just now having that.
Yeah, so this is
Yeah.
kind of new to us. I'm like, wow. Now,
So cheers, Mr. Mom. 310. And we also have a little old fashioned has joined, and I think that's everyone. So cheers for joining.
Cheers,
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you all for joining us.
Yeah.
I got in and looked at the thumbnail a couple hours ago, and a little old fashioned had already left us a message in there.
Oh, there we go. Cool. We like this the complexity on this, and like you said,
That's- man,
it's
it's really-
smooth. The flavor stays
So smooth.
with me.
Now it is only what you said, 117.
117.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so it's not overly.
No.
Proof
No, but I think it's got the right amount of hug to
Yeah.
it. So part of the attraction for us is we kind of like having that little bit of hug.
Every
that
part of
bit
that is smooth. I mean, right down to the hug.
Yeah. You don't get that. Sometimes that hug is really burning.
Yeah,
This
there's
is
no-
just kind of.
It's not
just,
a
yeah.
kick. It's a
yeah.
hug.
Just very good.
Cheers, William Hall. Thank you for joining.
Cheers, guys. Thank you all.
Yeah. That's.
I'm anxious to see which one's your guys' favorite out of that lineup.
Well,
Yeah, me too. Right now, number
obviously
one.
we
Yeah.
we've got
Yeah.
a
Number
couple
one right
good
now.
ones to go here, but
Yeah.
that one's ranking really high right now.
Yeah.
So I've got to say that Chris and Kevin they travel with an entourage.
We do.
So I'm curious what kind of tasting notes we're getting from that side
From
of
our
it.
entourage.
Yeah. From the entourage, what kind of tasting notes anybody's got over there?
Anything?
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon?
Cinnamon again.
Shonda's got cinnamon. I think.
The rest of them must have cheese or cracker taste.
Yeah, Angela's got cheese and salami.
Got some cheese spread going on over there, maybe.
This is PG, right?
Yep.
You guys hit the nail on the head on most of them.
Okay.
Very good.
Good. So, we ready to go to the 2nd one now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's already picked
Yeah, I
it
was
up.
gonna say, so yeah, and they all
So
have
this
great
one,
color.
let's just say that this one here is the American whiskey. It's 134.6 proof. It's batch 11, bottle number 851 of 2,786 bottles.
So we've added 17 proof.
Yeah.
Just like that.
just like that.
They don't mess around.
And that's the
But I'm anxious to
That's-
see
yeah.
how drinking it back to back with the bourbon,
Right.
how it compares.
yeah, because we tasted it with the rye the last time we done it, but not with the bourbon, obviously.
Yeah,
so.
I know the night we were down,
Yeah.
I'm sure we had both.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yep.
So who produces Old Carter? Jaden would like to know.
Well, that's what I'm saying is I don't
We're-
know
we're
if
not
it's an
100%
MGP
sure.
It's
product.
Indiana.
It's
out of
it's
Indiana.
distilled in Indiana.
Yeah.
And then the way I understood is they kind of age it and blend it.
But they never
Mark and
really
Sherry
says for
Carter,
sure.
but I
So
couldn't
we
really.
really don't know if it's MGP.
Yeah,
No,
it doesn't
not for
really.
sure.
I couldn't find anything. I read through the whole thing and I couldn't find where anything.
We was hoping
said
maybe
it's
somebody
MGP.
out there would know.
Yeah, if
possibly
somebody
also.
knows for sure if this is an MGP
Maybe
product, or they're
if
distilling
Tom
themselves.
Morrow's still in the chat, maybe Tom would be able to help us with that,
Yeah.
perhaps.
I'll be honest with you, though, that first one was so good, I don't really care
Yeah.
who distilled it.
Yeah, wherever.
Wherever.
Yeah.
Keep it coming.
Keep doing whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Just
exactly.
keep repeating. Yeah, that's. And
Okay,
it's
so I'm getting a little on number 2. I'm getting a little more oakiness
yeah, I was gonna say more oaky, more earthy
out of it.
type.
So I was actually going to say that I was getting a little more char out of it.
Well, but that would
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
So the
that would
oak-
be in line.
the
Yeah.
oak, yeah.
Mhm. Not as much spice on the smell, but
I'm not getting really any sweet at all in that.
I'll tell you what, I get a chocolate.
no.
I can get a chocolate, but sometimes when
No
I
banana?
get oak, no banana.
Okay.
But sometimes when I get an oaky, it usually comes with like
Shauna's got some kind of humor going on over here in the chat.
Mike's talking to the girls.
oh boy.
Oh, Mike, now be careful.
He's talking to Sherry. No, he's talking to Seth.
Okay, it's time. I think
Okay, that's
I'm ready
going.
for a taste.
So Wilmington Piper has never seen Old Carter in North Carolina.
I mean,
See,
how do you
here's
pick?
the thing.
How do you pick one of them?
That's
Yeah.
134. That's 117. Now, which would you? I mean,
I'm going to say that one definitely drinks higher proof.
you think?
I get a
think
little
they're
more. I
about
get a
the
little more on the
same.
front
I'm
of my
like-
tongue.
I've got a little more.
I don't get.
burn.
I don't get much more on the back, but at the front of my tongue, I get
Yeah.
that's a little more.
I've got a
But
little more burn on my tongue
Yeah,
than I had
but-
on the first.
the
I'm
honey-
not complaining
to me,
about
yeah.
it.
Oh,
I'm
Man,
not
to me,
complaining
it feels
about
like they're about
yeah,
equals,
that's not.
which is
Yeah,
weird. Because I would have thought going up that much more
Well,
proof that you're going to be like.
I'll tell you, one was so good. Normally, I would leave a little more than that in the glass to come back to it.
But Tom said they're not open with their blending, but they do use the highest grains and non-GMO.
Okay,
Oh,
I
okay.
appreciate that information.
Yeah,
Tom.
thanks.
Yeah, that
And-
is good.
Jaden, I completely agree with you. MGP is usually good, depending on the price point. I know that High Bank up in Columbus is
MGP.
MGP, and
Yeah.
we love every single one of theirs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
yeah, they got some really
I mean,
good.
there's
yeah.
really some.
But that's the thing with what Jaden said, depending on price point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are not budget pours
No,
whatsoever. So this first one that was a straight bourbon, right?
Yeah.
$2.59.
Yeah, they're all $259.99.
They all are. Okay, so they're all $2.50. So true pay,
Yeah.
$2.59.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I know when we first got the first one we had, and we started looking at the secondary
Yes, secondary
market, and we was all trying to figure out how in the world did this get given to us.
Right.
You know, when we
yeah.
started.
Yeah,
looking.
'cause- yeah, that's,
was
you
it-
left that out, but it was a gift, right?
It was a gift. The first
yeah.
bottle
The
was
first
a
bottle
gift.
was a gift. Yes.
And like we're looking secondary market, was it? It was like $1,700.
Yeah.
Is what some of them were going for on the secondary market. Now I don't know if that's still the case.
Yeah, I don't know for
That was
sure.
4 years ago,
Probably
but
is,
you know,
yeah.
it's like, holy smokes! Like that kind
Yeah.
of like, what do we got here?
You want to refresh yourself on that?
Nope, you're good.
Okay, good.
Okay, good.
I'm not asking again.
John Shank's doing some research for us.
Good.
Thanks, John.
Thanks, John. But yeah, that.
John's going to pretend it's a trivia question, and he is going to find us an answer.
That.
But I think you can kind of see, Brian, how being pretty new to bourbon and then going from like
Oh, yeah.
Cleveland
that's-
Underground, Four
Well-
Roses, which I like Four Roses.
Yeah,
Sure.
I think it
Going
was just
from
the
that
regular.
to this was just like it was like,
One of them aha moments, the light bulb went
Yeah.
off, and
Yeah, you know what? I'm thankful for you guys that you saved that for last.
yeah,
oh, yeah.
That you
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
start with that.
No, yeah,
and then go to
absolutely.
the others.
Yeah.
because you'd
Yeah.
have been like,
Yeah.
I might have been dumping it down the sink.
yeah, you'd been
Restart
like,
that,
okay, so that journey's over.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Into the
Well,
end
and-
already. Yeah.
And so, we're probly, I would say, at least 270 bottles into our journey.
Okay.
Just different
So
ones.
just
yeah.
different ones that we pick up and whatnot. So it's always like we're still at the point where we're always striving to be like it's kind of our benchmark.
Yeah.
Like, okay, how is this compared to old Carter?
So
You know what I mean?
you talked about 270 bottles. I know when you guys had Sean and I down, my understanding is Kevin pretty much houses everything, right?
Yes. Yes.
So as he kind of walked Sean and I through, there was bourbon everywhere.
Yeah.
Here's a cabinet, and here's a cabinet.
Yeah. And then.
Now we may not be at the level of like Mike and Terry, but
Yeah,
No, that's
Yeah.
like a whole different level.
Yeah, and then she's actually even taken the china cabinet now, and from the bottom row of the china cabinet, moved the china up to the top two rows, and now we've taken up the space in the bottom
and
because
you know,
we
I
have a
would
wonderful
say-
decanter that got given to us the last time. That
Beautiful, yeah.
It's right in display, right into the china cabinet right there.
yeah,
so
it's
yeah,
an old wagon wheel.
Yeah.
I would say that was really nice of her to do, but I understand that she likes this stuff as much as you guys do.
very much so. Yeah, and it started out,
Yeah.
she was kind of iffy there, and we try it here and there, but now we've got her where she's right there with us.
Isn't
and
it
yes.
great to have one that's just
Oh
as much
yes,
into it?
yeah. Sherry, we even got trying it a little bit now and everything. So we're
You
getting
give Sherry
there.
a cocktail, she's happy.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, it's great. We have a wonderful time, together and everything like that. So
That's what it's all about, really.
yeah,
And we, as a group, we've made several trips to different distilleries here in Ohio. Obviously, Cask 529, we made several trips in.
absolutely, yes.
Love it. We love coming here. If anybody's ever going to give a quick plug, if anybody ever gets a chance to come here for one of their tastings,
Oh.
Sean and Bryan do an excellent job.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Excellent
Wonderful
Thank you,
host.
guys.
It's-
We
yeah,
appreciate
it's-
that.
Yeah,
Yep. So, but we've done the Louisville and we've done Bardstown a couple times, and went down, hit Jack, and hit some Tennessee whiskey, and
Yep.
we don't just do bourbon, we do the whole.
yeah.
Equal opportunity.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
so-
yeah. It's it's Fair Gamer House. If it's there, it's meant to be drank. So it's going to be opened at some point, to
That's-
have a drink of it,
Yeah.
So
Yeah, well, we're pretty much that way.
yeah,
I can remember one night, Mark and Mike were here. We were doing a live, and I don't remember what the lineup was, but I'm sure it was something good. And we got to the bonus pours at the end, and I said, "Oh, I know what we're having for a bonus pour." And they were like, "What?" I was like, "Just relax."
yeah.
So I bust out my old Rip 10-year,
Uh-huh.
and they're both like, "Oh, you can't open that." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Why?"
Yeah, exactly.
Why?
Yeah.
It's just a bottle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Now I understand that I was fortunate enough to get that bottle retail. Okay, so I understand that if you have to buy it at secondary, it's not just a bottle then. But
Yeah. And so I know at least one of these bottles, I don't remember how we set this up, but one of these bottles we actually have is our little bourbon group.
Yep.
What we call the Unicorn Fund.
Yeah.
So when we
We get together.
when we get together, we'll usually everybody will throw in $20 and we'll add it. And so eventually that adds up. So that's how we really get it. And then we get a bottle and we share it with friends and amongst ourselves. And,
Yeah, absolutely.
and that's kind
Yeah.
of, so it's just when we see something that we really want,
the money's there.
the
Yeah.
money's there. Yeah.
So you get it.
So
yeah,
it's,
that's great. That's a
it's an
great
opportunity,
concept.
so.
Really, it is. And it's great that you guys have your group to do that with.
Yeah.
That's awesome to have a group of friends that can get together
Yep. That's it.
and
It's-
enjoy something like this together. So
Okay. So
okay, we're gonna start.
This is we'll be to the rye now, and it
Yes.
is 115.6.
Okay, so we've come back down.
Yep, batch 11, bottle number 215 of 1,612. So still, again, their small batch, is what they do.
Sure. Shauna had stepped away for a minute. Rex was
Okay, John did his research.
Okay.
Oh, let's hear it, John.
Okay, so it sounds like it's a blend of bourbon from Kentucky, Indiana, and maybe Tennessee, depending on the release. Basically, same thing Barrel does, but apparently much better.
Well, we've had
Well,
some barrel.
I guess
But-
the Tennessee, that may, because I think we found some of the Tennessee drinks fairly smooth with how they filter it. I wonder if that's what does this some, if it has the Tennessee in it.
possibly.
Yeah.
Maybe on the American whiskey, but I
Right.
wouldn't think. Can you do charcoal filter?
Not on the bourbon, I don't
the
think you would
bourbon?
probably be able to. I don't think.
I don't believe so.
Yeah, it would be a whiskey at that point. It would go
Yeah.
through the
At
charcoal.
that
probably.
point, Tennessee would be making claims.
Yes.
Right, right.
But
Especially
I
that
am
big
getting
guy.
Yeah.
I am getting the spice on the rye.
Okay, so the first night we had this, I gotta give a little backstory on this because the first night that we had this,
So I should set that down.
yeah, probably. See, Brian, you know me already. The backstory on this is the first night we had it is I got lemon pledge, like
I've
on
heard
the
that
smell.
tasting. I've heard
Yeah.
that tasting note.
And I'm
from you.
like, wow. I mean, it just was like, and yeah, these guys were all. So tonight, I was really hoping, like, I'm going to get something different. But guess what?
You got the lemon.
You got the little pledge again, didn't you?
Yeah.
And I,
Well, I'll tell you what, that's the best damn lemon
Yes.
pledge.
Oh, it's yeah.
now I get a citrus, off of it. I would, but I still get the spice,
I
off of
do
it.
get a little bit of the citrus on it,
Yeah,
really,
it's-
but a lot of spice, a lot of char.
I think it's very different from any rye that we've had.
Yeah, I would
feel
agree.
like
As I remember the palate from a few weeks ago, it's different.
So Tom said Old Carter is quality stuff. I wonder if the Lincoln County process comes into play, having juice from Tennessee.
Might be then, yeah.
Possibly.
yeah, on the American whiskey, I could see them saying,
Right.
"Hey, let's make that smooth." Because, like I said, for me, and I know you guys said you could feel the heat, but to me, like the heat on this and the heat on this was almost the same for me.
Now, I'm not turning that down.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
If you put that in my
Yeah,
glass,
yeah.
All right.
I'm
And
just
for
saying
me, yeah, for me it was on the front of the
that
tongue.
this was
Yeah.
so smooth.
It was.
Mike just super chatted. Mike, thank you so much.
Mike,
But he said, don't tell Chris and Kevin, but they are making pretty good guest hosts.
Oh, well, thanks, Mike.
But I think if he could underline guest, he probably would have.
asterisk,
Yeah.
capitalize.
Huh.
John said you can get bourbon from Tennessee that doesn't go through the Lincoln County process. That extra
Oh.
step qualifies it as a Tennessee whiskey.
Oh, okay.
That's what I
well, there.
thought.
There we
John
go
is
then.
on this.
He is.
Thanks,
John is
John.
on it.
That's why I said I don't think this for them to still call it a bourbon. I don't know that you could do that and get it go through the Lincoln County process.
No, probably not.
Would it be okay with you if we went in on this?
Yeah, you done talking?
Yeah,
We can.
yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
Sorry.
I mean, just
You,
check.
you ready? You ready?
Just
You ready,
checking.
Brian?
I'm going.
Jeez.
It's creamy.
Yeah. And I definitely get a lot of the baking spices.
Wow, is that
yeah.
good?
The again, to me, it's the complex. The flavor of a real good rye. For me, it's. And I think one time when we had it, didn't you like the rye better than the?
No,
What
I was
that?
the opposite.
Okay, that was one of that was one
Tim,
of our other
Tim
ones.
liked it. Honestly,
Okay.
well, I guess we'll save that for the rankings.
Yeah, well,
but,
yeah,
it's good.
yeah. You just think you're cleaning is what you're doing.
Yeah, yeah.
Unless something
It smells
changes.
just like when I'm at home dusting.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking, Chris.
Unless something changes when we go back through.
Sherry, how often does
That's
that
my
happen?
number 2.
That's your number 2.
But we'll see
Okay,
when we go
wow.
back through.
Yeah, that's.
They're all phenomenal.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
Yeah, I wouldn't turn down any of them.
Okay, John said, although most Tennessee whiskeys qualify as bourbon, Jack Daniels wasn't happy that Kentucky went to the North during the Civil War, so he vowed to not call his whiskey bourbon according to the lore.
Oh, okay.
So that's why.
Well, that's even
A
that more
Civil
good.
War
Yeah.
issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he kicked the safe.
And that was the beginning of the end.
Yeah, exactly.
Once he
Yeah.
kicked the safe. Safe
Yeah.
didn't move.
No.
In fact, it's still there.
Now,
Okay.
Which way are we
Okay.
going back through?
So normally, what we do now is we'll start back with 3 and go back.
and
the
go
other
back
way.
down. Okay.
Oh, I see Miss Lori J has entered the chat.
Cheers, Miss Lori J. Thanks for joining us.
Cheers.
Hopefully that means Mr. Richie J's with you.
Okay. So now back to the rye again.
Sorry, guys, you got Rex in the background
Rex's
chewing on his fishbone.
Rex's mom gave
Oh,
him his
yeah.
bone.
He kept looking under the table to see if he
I
could
saw
get
him
it.
over there. I wondered what he was. I thought he was scoping out food,
Yeah.
Waiting to see if we dropped anything or, you know.
but that's not at all what he was looking for. Can't believe Mark missed out
Still.
on T-bones again tonight.
Man, yes.
I thought maybe you guys owned a farm. Every time I come over here,
Well, it
it's
seems like every
steaks
time
and
he's not here, we
potatoes.
have T-bones.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, that's
Yeah.
I mean, none of it was shredded.
There must be a good story behind that then.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
I
that.
know, but Mark might be disappointed because I did make lasagna and he did ask me to make that the next time he's on. So
Oh,
Wow.
he
okay.
might be a little bit
And
jealous.
let me say, the lasagna was phenomenal.
It was very good. Yes.
But you didn't make Mark lasagna.
I made him the baby lasagna.
Like you had everything in it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mark doesn't like mushrooms, onions, pretty much
Oh.
anything in it. No, turkey.
I thought that made it good.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yes.
All right.
Have you seen
So-
Rick and Marcy? Are they in the chat tonight?
Rick Moreland is in there.
No, Rick
I'm sorry.
and Marcy.
Likely.
Rick Eichley?
I don't think I have.
Yeah, okay, well, you'd remember the name if you saw it.
Yeah, I have not seen them. Cheers, Mr. Richie J.
Cheers.
Mr. Richie J, if I remember right, I believe it's happy birthdays in order.
Yes.
So
Oh, happy birthday.
thanks for joining
Happy
us
birthday.
tonight,
Yeah.
sir.
Cheers.
I'll go ahead and drink
Number
to you.
2.
Yeah. Number two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. In fact, I think why we have the guys going through this, back through,
Yeah.
in order to line them up, I have something for Mr. Richie J. So
Ah.
I am going to switch over to that.
I've got to, as soon as we finish up here, I've got to pour up a quick bonus pour.
Okay. Well,
So that'd be a good time to do that.
I'm going to go ahead and do it now while you
Okay,
guys are
well,
going back
whatever.
through.
Yeah. Whatever works.
So,
Okay.
That's what I meant to do, really.
Here we go.
to me, that came as even after drinking the rye. Like this is it appeared to be sweeter.
It does after
does.
drinking the water.
After
would
drinking the
agree.
rye, I was like, wow, that's really sweet.
Yeah.
From the early 90s to today, we've had the honor, come with me, to know a man who's more than just a friend, with a heart that loves till the very end. We met through music, we met on the road, shared our passions, let the good times unfold, riding miles and miles side by side, with guitars and laughter as our guide. Oh, Richie J, we raise a cheer for all the memories we made through the years. 58 and counting, 2 more to go. To the big 6-0, let the good times flow. Your band rock zone brought us all near. I joined the crew, sound was clear. We played those shows, hit every chord, all in harmony like a prayer to the Lord. Mrs. Lori J right by your side. to you, our brother, our friend, on this road of life that has no end. We love you, Richie, for all that you are. You're a shining light, you're a guiding star. Oh, Richie, turn you right on.
We're back
Alright.
now. Hey.
Welcome back, guys.
Yes.
And once again, happy birthday, Richie J.
Happy birthday,
Yes. Happy
Richie.
birthday.
So,
Yeah.
the guys and I have finished. Well, I think finished.
Yeah, I think we're.
For me, I thought after we'd gone through them the first time that I knew 100% what my order was going to be, and that was going to be that 3 was going to move in front of 2, and 2 was going to go to last place. However, I'm leaving them just as we tasted them. That second one really came to life for me when we came back through.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. It had a much sweeter coming back
It
through.
was
And I
a
don't know if
lot
it's-
more mellow.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So I'm going to go with, I'm going to change it up just a little bit. 2 and 1, I'm going to flip. Number 2, the American was probably my favorite. The bourbon second, and the rye third.
That would be that would be mine. Also, that would be my go. That especially after we come back the second time, like I said, that I don't know if it just got more acclimated, and then after having the rye to come back to the second one, like you said, Chris, it kind of opened up the more of the sweetness of that second one. And yeah, so I would number 2, and then number 1, and then number 3, the rye would be last for me.
Perfect. Great. I mean,
Very
that's
good.
a great lineup, and we really appreciate you bringing it
Oh,
down
yeah.
to share with us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we appreciate being here. So
As you guys know, you've watched the show enough, I hope anyway, that we never
Thanks,
just
213.
stop after that. So tonight's
noticed
bonus
that.
pour
okay.
is a brand new Blanton's Gold.
Oh,
Awesome.
okay. Oh,
Okay?
Wow.
Just opened. Now,
Just opened.
we don't measure these.
Okay, good.
These we just pour.
just pour. Okay.
And hope for the best.
Have you guys had this?
No,
Oh,
have
good.
not.
Good.
No.
So it was going to be, I was so psyched it was going to be Dark Arts. And then Chris was like, that's really good stuff.
Yes.
And I
Oh,
was
it
like,
is. I love
That's so
Dark
much
Arts.
for that.
Yeah, it was on one of
could've
our
still had
trips.
it.
That was our trip to
I should have got the
Bardstown.
red.
Yeah.
Yeah, the trip to Bardstown, you picked that up, I believe, in the Blind Pig liquor store.
Yep.
I think is when we was in Bardstown.
Did I pour too many?
No, I need one.
Yeah.
Oh. Angie got one.
Yes.
I guess I wasn't sure.
Thank you.
You are
Yeah.
welcome. So, Bland's Gold, Sean and I think we've only had this once. Miker shared it with us.
Oh, no, we had it in Florida too then.
Oh, that's
With the
right.
place.
We had it down at
Okay.
Clay's.
Oh, okay.
So, however, this is a neck pour, so it may not be any good.
Yeah, I think you'll be pretty good.
Really smooth on the nose. I'm not-
Yeah,
It
not
is.
yet.
I'm getting like a.
Do you want one?
I'm getting more of it compared to what we just had. It's more of a fruity,
Yeah, okay.
Fruity?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll
now
give
that
you
you say
fruity.
like
that.
a melon.
Yes.
Melon.
Yeah, you get melon. Yeah. Not big melon, just melon.
Melon head, Timothy.
Yeah, that's. Are we ready to?
Oh, so
Let's go in.
actually-
Yeah, I'm ready to
guys.
go
I
in.
already
Cheers.
did, but thanks for
Oh,
doing
you already
this.
did, Chris? Oh, yeah. You're
Just
the,
habit.
you're the one that's
I
talking.
did. It was habit. I'm sorry. I'm like smelling. Next thing I know, I'm tasting it. I don't know. It's just like automatic.
Oh, okay.
That's really smooth.
That is really, really smooth. I mean,
What is the proof point on that? Because
that's
it's
good,
much
right?
lighter
All
than,
of it?
yeah, it's a lighter. It
Yeah.
has to be a lighter
but
proof.
it is flavorful.
Yeah.
Oh my.
103.
Okay.
Wow,
Yes.
That's a good.
Yeah, that's a yeah.
It's not.
Okay. So everybody, I
Personally,
know I
you know,
do not have a picture up, but we are giving away 2 whiskey glasses and ice molds. They will ship from Amazon. I apologize greatly. I forgot to upload that picture before we went live. But if you would like entered, please enter !whiskey with a EY. It's been in the chats. We only have 15 in there, but I know there's about 23 in the chat at the moment. So please get entered if you would like.
Doesn't cost anything then, or?
It does
Nope.
not. I'm going to give you a few more minutes, and then we're going to enter because we do want to hop off by 9 because I know a lot of people want to go to SLB because they're doing that raffle tonight for their fundraiser. So if you do want entered, please go ahead and do that, and then I'll also be doing the patron spinning the wheel for the patron giveaway. And cheers, David Bass. Thanks for joining.
Thanks, David Bays.
Don't forget to hit the like and
Yes.
subscribe. Gotta do
He's
it.
on it,
No, we
man.
might
Gotta
have to
do
make-
it.
We
Yeah.
might have to make Kevin a picture. He's on it.
Yep. Gotta do that. That's
We know though that we can't
Like
put
that,
four
Angela?
back here with me and Kevin back here.
It's got a sweetness, but it's a different kind of sweetness.
It is.
It's not like a brown sugar sweetness. You know what I mean?
I think it's more that
It's
the melon that you're talking about. I'm getting a
if we did this
like a
blind, it'd be
honeydew,
a blind melon.
a honeydew type melon.
That's exactly the melon I was
Yeah,
going to say was
honeydew.
honeydew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking, it's not like a cantaloupe.
No.
And I was like, no, it's honeydew, but I couldn't get the word, and then you said it. I was like, damn it, there it was.
Oh, John, it's next Friday, the 25th. Thank you for letting me know that because I thought for sure it was this.
See, Shauna
Friday.
was ready to cut us off, John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was like, you guys have to wrap this
Yeah.
up.
Kevin and Chris is on. We gotta be done by 9.
Yeah.
No, I thought for sure it was this Friday because of the raffle, the thumbnails out there to buy the raffle tickets, and it said this Friday. I even read it to you. It said this Friday.
Told me earlier, look, we got to have it wrapped up because
Yeah. Yeah. We understand. You
an
know.
hour is all we're going to be
All
able to
right,
handle.
John says we are good to go, so keep
Okay.
going,
Good to
guys.
go.
That might be
John
scary.
says
then.
you guys haven't had near enough to drink yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
We got a couple other bonus pours over here that they brought, John. So.
Yeah, there's yeah. We have another Heavens and Hills over there we can pull out and open up.
See, that's
That
what
is.
it's like when you do this on a Friday.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yep.
Spare bedrooms, right?
As a matter of fact, we do.
Okay.
But yeah, that's
Yeah, I think the last time I was on, they just kept coming. I'm like, holy smokes.
See,
Good night.
I guess maybe we didn't warn you.
Yeah, no, you didn't warn me.
Because I can remember, I don't know if you guys watched, it's been a good while ago. Mark wasn't able to make it one night. So I texted Chris, I was like, hey, want to do a live? We had talked about it. And he was like, well, yeah.
Yep.
So I thought that he'd probably watched enough of the shows to see what it turned into. But he hadn't, apparently. So he shows up, I open the door, and he's by himself. And I said, where's Sherry? And she's like, whoa, well, she had something with the grandkids. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay.
Chris, you're going to need to drink a little water as you go.
It was, yeah.
I ran out of water.
Yeah, pot of coffee.
Bourbon
And a good
Hunter,
thumbs up.
thanks for joining us.
Urban Hunter Lee,
Yeah.
cheers,
And we've
sir.
got
Thank
Bourbon
you.
Pepper. Thank you for joining us.
Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers.
Yeah.
And that's, I mean, yeah, it's like I said, like you said, it's a different sweetness. It's that, you know, and for me, it's the melon honeydew that I get.
And that nose is so
Yeah.
smooth. The nose is smooth.
Yeah.
Oh, Charles said SLB had their Green River pick drop today, and he was able to get one of each.
Oh,
That
good
is
deal.
awesome, Charles.
Yeah,
'cause
way to go,
I
Charles.
love
Green
that.
River's good.
Green River is a good pour.
And oh, Wilmington Piper just had a pour of ADHD Barrel King pick Candyland. I bet you that looks
That
good.
sounds good.
'Cause
Huh.
I think Matt probably has a pretty good palate there, because I mean he's
Yeah.
blending for Barrel King or something, isn't he? Or helping do the tasting. Wilmington, what is Matt from ADHD helping Barrel King do? Because I know he's like partnered with them. Dennis, cheers.
That's the thing. I love it when they do store picks. 'Cause typically, and I think OHLQ does a great job of doing
Yeah,
picks.
their
A lot of the
picks.
stuff
You know
that they
what
have
we've
is
had-
pretty good.
What we've had as an OHLQ pick has been really, really good.
Yeah, well, let's say what we've had too, like, because last Christmas I was able to pick up several, and then when they done it right there at Christmas when they had their
Yep.
picks there,
Yep.
wasn't any of the big ones because them was already gone. But at that point, they was just letting you go back in and
Yeah.
pick other stuff up. We got quite a few that last year right before Christmas from the OHLQs, and they was all good.
So Matt is blending for Barrel King.
Matt is blending.
Yeah.
Blending. Wow.
So Shauna picked up last year, I think, a Four Roses single barrel OHLQ pick that was a solid pour. And then early this year we picked up a Weller foolproof OHLQ pick
Okay.
that we have not cracked yet, but I anticipate it's going to be
Soon.
Yeah, so
And good.
is that soon?
what is it?
Weller
Well,
foolproof.
foolproof.
Oh, I think the
OHLQ
guys
pick.
want that cracked.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Soon.
yeah, well, Chris has some.
Yes. So John said that he was also able to get the second batch of the Green River. And Mr. Richie J was able to get a 70th anniversary Wild Turkey 8-year today.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Richie
That
J.
was
That's
a
a great
good birthday
birthday
gift.
present.
Yeah,
That's a
absolutely.
great birthday pickup. We obviously haven't had that, Mr. Richie J, but everybody I've heard on here that has had it say it's phenomenal.
Yeah, so some of the ones I've went through and seen, there's some pretty good
They
reviews
say
on
that
it. Yeah.
8-year age statement is just incredible. On it.
Yep.
So we are looking to find one of those one day, maybe.
Yeah. So, as I promised, I am going to go ahead and pick the winner. However, since we do not have to hop off right at 9 o'clock,
There's going to be at
because
least
I
one
was
more
wrong,
bonus pour.
there's
Yeah.
going to be probably another pour or two. So, if you want to stick around, please do. And I'm also going to do the patron draw. So, I am closing the entry. So, I'm hoping everybody has had the chance to get entered. And give me 1 second.
Yeah, some pretty good.
And
good
the
pours.
winner is Bourbon Prepper. Are you
Bourbon
still
Prepper.
here?
Bourbon Prepper.
Yeah,
I
congratulations.
believe that's a new name.
That
isn't
is a new name.
Oh, good. That's what I like to hear.
Congratulations,
exciting.
Bourbon Prepper. I'm hoping you're here. I'm going to give you a couple minutes.
it? Unfortunately, must be present.
Oh, Dennis said that he is in Ohio and has had many great OHLQ picks.
Wow.
Only one I didn't like was the Penelope Toasted. Oh, the Penelope Toasted.
Wow.
That's one of our
So
favorites.
what do you think of that? Tom?
I had
Just
it
tonight.
before dinner tonight, and I thought it was really good. It was a really solid pour, and that good caramel, that good
Yeah. Yeah.
that I got the oak out of it and everything. That a little char being
Yeah.
toasted. It was a solid pour. It
So,
was,
Dennis, I'm curious to know, and maybe you don't have the bottle anymore. Maybe you can't answer this. Do you know what the char level was on that bottle? Because the one that I got was a char level 3, and that thing is phenomenal.
I really enjoyed it. So yeah.
I think the one that Bryan gave to Mike was only char level 1, and there was a world of difference.
Yeah, that would say that. Yeah,
There
most
was
of
a
them you see
world of
try to
difference.
stay,
Yeah.
up above, that 3 level, right at that 3 level.
That was
to
really
get some
low.
one.
So weird.
Yeah,
And I was kind of surprised because I didn't really know this, but when we went down to Lux Row, I didn't know that Lux Row was kind of tied in with Penelope.
yeah, they
Yeah.
are now. Yeah, they're
Yep.
doing the what they tell us they're doing the barreling and stuff, or bottling something. They're doing something now in junction with Lux Row because they had some of their bottles there and was going to have more right there in the gift
Yeah.
shop. Yeah, yep.
Yep.
Okay, so now I am
Can I draw again?
going to go over to. I'm going to go to the wheel. I'm going to do a display screen, guys, so you guys can see it. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to spin the wheel for the paid patron giveaway, which is a bottle opener cask 529 leather keychain.
Oh, okay.
Would you like me to open it?
Yeah, Brian's kept it in
Yeah.
the box.
You need to model it,
yeah, you got to
Brian.
model this out here.
My
And-
production manager did not tell me to open it.
And a 2-ounce surprise pour. I don't know. I haven't decided which one that's going to be, so
Well, that's why it's a surprise.
it is a surprise.
We're full of those.
So I'm going to let Brian show you that before I switch over to the display.
I'm trying to get there, guys. Really, I am.
I'm going to pop it up there. The screen might look a little funky for a second, so give me 1 second.
Okay,
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
fabulous.
Yeah.
Cask 529 bottle opener.
Yeah.
In case you're not always drinking bourbon.
Very true.
We good?
Yep, you're good. Thank
Okay,
you.
perfect.
All right.
Listen,
now I am going
If I
to.
win that, Sherry will have something to open her Corona with.
Yeah, that's very true.
All right, I'm spinning. And I did take Jaden and Alan off just so you guys know because they have won previously. So I want to give others a chance to win. And I'll add them back one.
Sorry, Jamie.
I
Now.
am. I'm sorry. Oh, Kevin Westfall.
There we go. All right.
It's rigged.
It was
what we
not
like.
rigged, I promise.
Here. Perfect. That's wonderful.
Look at the shipping he saved
I was hoping
us.
you'd mail it.
Yeah. Now, we might know what Sherry might get for Christmas.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
All right, I promise,
Oh,
guys,
Hannah.
that was not rigged.
Hannah's wanting that for Christmas? Okay, yeah, we'll see what we can do about
I'll
that.
tell you what, Hannah's on it.
Yeah,
Thanks for still watching, Hannah.
absolutely, yes.
So now I have to figure out that bonus pour before he goes home tonight.
Yeah.
He had it. It was Penelope toasted.
Yes, it was excellent. Absolutely, yes.
We just hadn't named it yet, but that's
Yeah, that's what it was.
That's what it was
I
gonna
figured
be.
that's what it was going to be. Yeah.
So Jaden, thank you. He said the keychains are top quality. Jaden has won one.
Oh, okay,
and
good. Yeah.
Alan saying it was rigged. Alan, you did win though, because you already got yours too. Sorry.
You got to share, Alan. You got to share.
Hey, I said the same thing, Alan.
Yeah,
It's rigged.
Chris said it was rigged also.
So Dennis said that it was char level 5, and he did not like char
Oh,
level 5.
Maybe that was too heavy.
What is our
Okay.
char level?
3.
Three.
Three?
Yeah,
Okay.
so yeah, that's what
Yeah.
Brian told me when we had it. Yeah, and it was a very
that's
It
five
says
lead
heavy,
and
though,
Too
on it.
heavy.
Yeah.
3.
Oh, and Mike has
Yeah, I-
char 5 there.
Oh, so
Okay.
maybe that's the deal. Maybe it was too heavy. Maybe.
Well, here,
maybe
let's
check ours. I think it's 3. I'm almost
Well, no,
sure.
but Mike's wasn't the same as ours.
Yeah, let's see.
When
It was a different char level. That was it. Though,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Char 3, toast heavy.
Yep.
Oh, so it's toasted heavy. Okay, but char 3. It was
Yeah.
it was very good.
Yeah.
It is good.
Yeah.
But the 5 main, the 5. I'm not
I
not
don't know.
super crazy about the heavy.
Yeah, I don't know
So
if
the
we've
5
had
might have been too
a
much.
char 5 anything yet. I know we've had some 4s, but I don't know if we've had anything in a char 5. I mean, not
We
unless
had
we
a-
had it, we just didn't know. I mean,
We had a whole lesson during our 1,000 subscriber giveaway on
okay.
char levels. I think Mark
Yeah, there
conducted
was. I remember that.
Yeah.
we did that during our 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Yep.
Yeah.
that. Didn't I just say that?
I think, Brian, you said that, yes.
I am paying attention to the chat. And
Oh,
I'm sorry.
okay.
And
We're
I am
sorry.
very good at tuning him out.
I can be a smart aleck
Never
back because
noticed
you
that.
were never fail to be a smart aleck to me. So. See how I kept it clean and said Alec?
Good
So
job.
do we want to get the Heaven Hills
Yeah.
grain to grass?
Guys, I'm gonna
grain to glass.
let you do
Yeah,
the honors
let's,
because that's how we roll
I just
here.
picked this up today. The bourbon whiskey from Heaven Hills. It's let's see, number 6158, 35% rye, 52% corn, 13% malt, 107 proof. But this is their grain to glass.
Who else having one of these?
I have one of those.
No? No.
I heard one now.
We still got the same number over there. They just changed players.
So you don't have to get new glasses.
Rick wants you to
Yeah.
pour him up some Red Eye Express hazmat.
I don't know if they're ready for that, Rick. You want one of these?
Yeah, that's.
I would like a little, not this heavy pour, like a little pour, because I do want to taste it.
Want something a little lighter?
Yeah, okay.
And
They all on that
Bourbon
side understand
Prepper
if I'm
is
pouring them.
trying
They're
the,
just,
the
gonna
turkey
have to be-
70th anniversary for the first time, and he said it won't be the last, so it must be good.
I'm sorry, who was that?
Absolutely.
Bourbon
Prepper.
Oh, okay. Okay.
His name's got me. I'm curious about
I'm
that.
telling you that I have not heard anything bad about that.
This Bourbon Prepper, I'm picturing him in a bunker.
yeah,
Right?
prepping with a lot of
All
bourbon
these shelves
there.
of bourbon around. He's like, listen, I'm ready for the apocalypse.
I see him with beakers and stuff, and he's pouring stuff up. What do I
Yeah.
get here?
Yeah.
There's the.
Got his combat helmet on.
Yeah. I'm ready.
Then we can pass them out there,
I'm passing these out.
Yeah.
and then see if we got the right number for everybody. You have to understand, if I'm pouring, we're just pouring. So
Yeah,
you know.
you're pouring heavy.
Yeah, it's
Here, that might be a hair
A little
lighter.
taste.
That's a light pour for Kevin.
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
So that one's a pretty. This one's a
No,
pretty.
we're not doing a Timmy pour.
Wilmington Piper, I have not done Glenn's yet for Cask 529. So as a paid patron, which I know that you are, they are whiskey glasses. I do not have any down here to show you what they are, but they are a nice heavy Pooler Camel whiskey glass. But one of these days I'll get around to doing some Glenn's. And I will make sure I remember you want one.
We have that technology. We just have not done it.
Yeah, because I asked about some of the
I know.
the
I
regular
know.
cups that seem, that need to get that out there where everybody can see it because they look. I looked on one of the posts you put at some point.
I just
They
saw
look like
today,
really nice cups.
I just saw today that you would like that.
Yeah,
thing.
I saw that today. Yeah,
I was
so-
like, Kevin's shopping.
exactly. Yeah.
Mike, I don't know if Tim's the DD or if Sherry's the DD. I'm thinking Sherry is.
Yep. Sherry's the DD tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, let Mike. Oh,
Tim's going to tell you, Mike. So just hold on.
Hang on, Mike.
Go ahead and let him know.
Let him know, Tim. Yes, I'm getting.
That's what she tells me when I say.
Sean, what are you getting? What are you getting on this?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to.
I'm getting a little bit of citrus with a lot of spice. Yeah.
The size of these pours, you gotta get a lot of citrus.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm getting a nutty.
Huh?
I'm getting like a nutty smell. on it.
Really?
So Dennis
I'm not
is
getting
saying the green to glass is just too much money for the liquid in the glass. So let's.
Yeah. Let's
So
see.
Dennis,
The first
have
one I
you-
had.
Have you had both of them, Dennis? And
Yeah.
I'm just asking. do you
Yeah,
feel
'cause
that
we
way
have
about
never had
both?
this one
Is
yet.
one better than the other, or
And our group is a really Heaven Hills
We like
fan.
Heaven Hill, yeah.
Yeah. So
Not a huge fan of the tour.
So William
Yeah.
Or
Piper
the
said
tasting
that
there,
you
but-
are the designated drunk tonight, Tim.
perfect.
have you guys met?
If not in this lifetime, it had to have been in a different lifetime for sure. Okay, I'm not.
It's a little bit light,
It is.
but then it finishes really spicy.
Yeah, it's.
Not hot,
There's
like
some
not
brown
fruity,
sugar. There's
but
some brown
spicy.
sugar on it. It is light.
It is
Yeah.
for. What I say, 10,
Of course,
107. I mean, but
in my opinion, after you drink,
Yeah,
right,
like
it's
a
maybe
lot's
not as
gonna
fair.
It'd
Yeah.
probably not be either.
I mean, that's just
either
like-
of the bonus pours is not really
Right.
fair coming up to
yeah.
to that lineup.
And that's sometimes an issue with
Right.
what we do, and we do tastings, we get like 3 or 4 or 5 that are just fantastic pours, and we're like, man,
Yeah.
I would like to try that by itself because
Yep.
it changes it whenever you're drinking a bunch of
Problem
different
is, it's
stuff.
hard to try something by itself.
It is,
It is. I agree.
Because-
I agree.
At what time is it, or what day is it that you just have
Yeah.
one?
Well, we have come to realize that sometimes now, if we limit it to a starter, and then we open up the one we taste, we've come to realize on a Sunday evening sometimes that bottle's empty when we're done if we leave it at just one.
Well, see, that's not a taste.
Yeah. No. Correct. Yes.
So you've passed taste.
Yes.
Well, when we started, it was like
No.
3, maybe 4 of us drinking out of the bottle.
Right, now it's-
now we're like more
Now
like
the whole
5.
Yeah.
the whole gag.
Six.
you
The
guys
whole
are
guy,
out
yeah.
of it.
You're probably 7, and
5
if
to
Sean's
6
there for
and-
sure, if Sean's there, for sure we got at least 7.
You got people
Sometimes
coming off the
drinking.
street.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
We keep the
I've
address a
seen
little.
it.
Well,
yeah.
I've seen
You
it.
got people coming off
Let me
the
tell you,
street.
the night that you came out.
Yeah.
The night that you came out was now. Granted, there's a good, decent number of people there, but it was. We opened up that Frank's the Sinatra,
Yeah.
Jack Daniels, and it was a 1 liter bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was almost gone.
Yeah.
We it was near the end when we
Yeah,
tasted
I think it got
Yeah.
down to the point. I think it got down to the point where everybody was like, "I don't want to drink the last little bit
Yeah, I
of
can't
it."
drink
Yeah.
that.
So it just got left because
Yeah.
nobody wanted to drink the
Yeah,
last
until
little
we
bit.
get another bottle,
And then what happens is you end up with a shelf like that
Yeah.
down there.
Yeah,
Well, that's what our shelf out in the
Yeah,
kitchen.
around your yeah.
Yeah, every one of them bottles is a
I don't
different
think
bottle
that's
that we've
fair
had.
to say a shelf.
Yeah, no, there's several. So we're talking
shelves.
about we may have to build
I
on
think
more
it's
shelves.
3 or 4 shelves high,
Yeah.
isn't it?
It's
On
2
three-
shelves
on 3
high, but it's
walls?
all 3 walls. Yeah, and we're packing them tighter as we go. You know.
I'm familiar with that.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, and them are our empties that we have. So yeah, it's
That's our happy place.
that is our happy place. And we have a clock out on our porch that Tim made for us, and it is always at 5 o'clock.
But
It never changes.
answer me this: how many memories have you guys made?
More than
On
we'll
that
ever
porch.
remember, to be honest
Right.
with you.
Probably been more if we hadn't been drinking.
That might be, yeah. Might be more if we wasn't drinking. How many memories we've made there at our happy
That's
place.
pretty wise.
Documented.
That's pretty wise.
Yeah, so it's
If the walls could speak.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
And I always find it interesting because, like, we look at your collection and the different stuff that you have here from ours, and I'm like, man, every
Yeah.
time we think, okay, we've hit it, we've tried just about everything that there's just
That's
like,
the thing, though.
And
is
there's
when
thousands
we come to
there's
your house and
thousands
there's stuff
more.
that we haven't. I
Yeah.
mean, you're never.
crazy, isn't it?
and
You
I
can't have it all.
and also
Yeah.
I think that's what's good about it, because we're always, at least for me, I go into a liquor store. I always have the ones I know I want to keep on the shelf. You know that we're always going to have, but I'm always looking for what haven't I had? What's different? I'm not afraid to try it. You know, we have one that's now on the empty shelf that ain't empty.
Well,
That's
but
probably
you'll
gonna stay
find-
there that
you'll
way.
You'll find some incredible pours
Yeah,
with that outlook, I think.
yeah, absolutely.
Because there's stuff out there that isn't well known.
Yep.
That's
We like the
fantastic.
craft type
Yeah.
distilleries that are smaller and
Yeah.
Ohio, Kentucky. Either way, we want to go to them and just see.
Listen,
what
I
is
think
that?
right here in Ohio we have some distilleries.
We have some amazing
that are
ones.
phenomenal.
Yeah,
And it's a shame that they don't get recognized
Yeah,
outside
absolutely.
of Ohio, really.
yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, because it's we have some very good ones. We haven't even been able to make it to all of them. That we
Yeah.
want to get to. So,
Yep.
yeah, yeah.
I can tell you that A.M. Scott, I don't know if you guys have been there yet or not,
No, we have not.
but when we did the live stream with Bourbon and Balls over there, it's an incredible place. It really is. The pours were good. The ownership was awesome. All the staff was fantastic.
Yeah, that makes a
Everybody
huge
was
difference, yeah.
accommodating. And in the middle of the live stream, the owner threw bottles in for us to give away.
Yeah, well, there
know?
you go. Yeah,
So, and it's a great product. It's not like, I feel like Sean and I have always been pretty sincere and honest with our reviews.
yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
There's only been a couple, really, that we just had to be harsh on. One of those is an Ohio distillery, unfortunately. But
Yeah, I know which one it is too. Anyway, go ahead.
those guys over there, I mean, it wasn't even, you didn't even have to try to play. I mean, it was just a good product.
Well, good. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So Charles just said you can't dislike whiskey if you don't try it at least once.
That's right.
I agree.
That's absolutely right.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think out of our group, we've only got one bottle or one whiskey that probably won't get finished.
How about, let me ask this.
One
I don't know how many
can.
people still
Yeah,
have
one
watching this.
can.
But of the people that are still watching us, what is an off-the-wall bourbon that's
Yeah.
maybe not heard of every day that you guys have tried and have been like, I gotta always have that.
Yeah. That would be great to
I've
know.
gotta
'Cause,
always
yeah.
have that.
Yeah, well, I can tell you what it is for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got 4 or
It's-
5.
It's
yeah.
the Indian Creek line.
Oh, yeah.
Out of Ohio.
Yep.
over near Springfield, Dayton area, and their Americana
Oh,
is fantastic. We always
I think you
Have
guys
a lot
brought
of-
that.
we
didn't
brought
you?
we
it.
did.
Brought
One,
that
one of the
to,
first or second
yeah,
times we
one of the
came, we
whiskey
brought it.
nights,
Yeah.
yep.
Mhm.
yeah. Now, is it Old Carter?
No, yeah,
no,
It's
but-
not. It's
But
not.
it's probably not
but
$2.50 a bottle either.
It's not
No,
250
uh-uh.
bottle exactly, and it is very delicious. I mean,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
drink it on a pretty regular basis.
Jaden said, I love it. Jaden said everyone can skip Willet Pot. Willet Pot still for sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Jaden, I you know what? I got a question.
It's back there.
It's back
It's
there.
back there.
It's buried.
Yeah, I gotta move.
They pawned the glass off on me one night.
You know what, guys? I
thought he
think
wanted
that's
to
going
try
to be
it.
Kevin's bonus point.
Maybe
tonight.
we should start. Maybe we should start giving that out as a surprise bonus.
Yeah. We actually, I think Sean actually has one, and I don't think we've ever opened it yet to even
So
have it.
listen, this is funny. You guys got an old Carter as a gift.
Yeah.
We got a Willet Pot still as a gift.
Well,
Okay, so
See, I,
Rick said the Detling and this 1911 that he's having tonight.
Yeah.
Mr. Richie J said the Crittendon's cut above, cigar cut, ha ha ha. I'm telling you, that Crittendon's.
I would
it
like
is-
to try that. Now,
I have
where's
not
that?
yet.
Where's that?
from?
That was from down
Is that
south,
from
right?
Mississippi? Is that where
Mississippi?
Crittendon's at?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Road trip.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
gotta
they said.
we gotta find the closest place to get that because that entire lineup that Mr. Richie J and Miss Lori J sent us was
Okay.
freaking awesome. I mean, it
Yeah, we
was
got to put
just-
that on our list of what to look for.
So Wilmington
Okay.
said that we needed to make that for our the loser pours. The-
Oh, now there you go. That's not a bad
That,
idea.
yeah, so when you do
See-
we have to start doing duck races and the last duck.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last duck gets that
So
sent to him.
is it just Willet in general,
Oh.
or is it just that particular one?
No, because
I've had
Willet
Noah's
makes some
Mill,
good
that's
ryes.
Willet, yeah.
Willet makes some
Yeah.
good ryes. The one
See, we
that-
haven't had a lot of
we
Willet.
have a Willet rye that I
That
think is
Noah's Mill
okay.
is, I believe,
The
a
Noah's
Willet
Mill is
pot.
Now,
we've had.
Mike and Mark will tell you that I'm off my rocker because they'll say that stuff's terrible. Well, compared to the pot still, it's like drinking primo
Yeah.
stuff. So that's a couple good entries into my.
Yep.
Yeah.
So let's see. Gandy said the bourbon junkies ever north are the ones that he keeps buying, and I will tell you that Gandy was so sweet and shared a sample of that with us.
I was going to
and
say
it
he sent us
was
some Evernorth.
delicious.
Bourbon junkies?
Yes, bourbon junkies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I haven't heard of that
So
one.
Bourbon Junkies they've got their own channel.
yet. Okay.
and they got their own.
They're not
distillery.
watching us.
Yeah.
However, they're huge, and
Okay.
they got into blending some time ago. And,
Are they
and
here
some
in
of their
Ohio?
show? No, they're not. in
Not
Ohio.
Ohio? Okay.
Not sure where they're
I
at. Do
think
you know?
Michigan.
Michigan?
Possibly.
Okay.
Are bourbon junkies from Michigan, guys? I'm
Some
pretty
of their
sure.
shows actually they go into their facility and show some of the
Oh,
blending.
okay.
But my understanding is, and we've had some, thanks to Gandy, they're blending up some really good stuff.
Okay.
They really are. Their labels are kind of off the wall, but really cool, like artwork.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I've seen some different bottles.
Yeah.
It's got some pretty,
Yep.
neat labels on
But
them.
yeah,
Yep, it is
they,
Michigan.
Okay.
they've got great product. They really do. I don't know. This grainy glass is. I'm not hating it.
No, it's not bad. I mean, like I said, it's probably not as understanding after having the old Carter. I think it'll be a good one to go back to
Yeah, it's.
as maybe your first or second pour
It
to see
doesn't
what
matter
it's
what
like.
we pour up right now. After
Yeah,
having those
exactly,
three bottles.
yeah. But we like Heaven Hills quite a bit, so. And I'll agree with
It's a
whoever the
10
gentleman was that,
It's
said,
107.
yeah.
107 proof, so.
It's a decent pour. I don't have any problem with it.
It's good. I don't know if it's quite as good as my Baker's
It's not.
7, but
It's not as refined
Correct, yeah.
as some of the other stuff.
Yeah.
It's a little harsh.
Yeah, no, it definitely, yeah. You know, that
All right.
edge.
So I had to tell you these comments because they are making me die laughing.
Okay. Oh,
All right. So Miss Lori J called Richie out and said, I didn't like the willet pot still at all, but Richie thought it was okay.
Richie,
And then maybe I
you
gotta
make
scoot
you
down a
make
little bit.
one person I've heard say that.
And Chris Wheels said, turn that willet into a nice display bottle with a bouquet of flowers.
But what do you do with the contents?
And
Do you just
Jaden
dump it?
said, I had a buddy that loves it, Lori. I've never re-gifted a bottle quicker. Sorry, they were just making me laugh.
No,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Good.
Yeah,
That's
no.
good stuff. That's my question is, if you make it into a vase, do you just dump it and not feel bad about it?
Yeah. Like I said, we've only had one that I know of that's still on the shelf. Now, Tim's had to drink a couple of them that we didn't,
Because I can tell you, it's not going to get drank.
Yeah, but we have one that's on our outside shelf that is still in the can.
I heard that's it.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know if I should say it.
No, I just, it's still in the
but
can
yeah, we
with,
talked about
with
that.
liquid still in
We
it that
talked-
will stay there.
And
know.
you know,
stay
I've
there.
looked at that in the store
We have-
prior to that
Yes.
day, prior to the night that we
Yeah.
heard the story down at your place.
Otherwise, pretty much everything we've got,
Still in the can.
we open it up. We finish drinking it at some point.
Someone's got to.
Charles said, you guys are cracking me up tonight. I just want y'all to know that. Charles said, you pour it into someone else's infinity barrel.
Well, there you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Maybe that is how you
I
do
hope
it.
That's
it's
a
big
great idea.
infinity barrel
Yeah.
to send it out.
Yeah, that's a great
Yeah.
I
idea.
hope it's a big infinity.
Who do we need to?
Do you
That's
guys
got to
have
be
an
a
infinity
gift.
barrel?
See,
We don't yet.
we don't, but listen, I mean, I think that's great. If we all have one, and then just like, I'll just come over and say, hey, Kevin, I want to put something in your infinity bottle.
Yeah.
And then at the end, we just, like taste them and
And
see
see what it's
exactly
really
what-
like.
what it comes out as.
Yeah, okay.
Because
So
maybe all them bad ones make a good one.
when your decanter is empty
Yeah.
and you want me to refill it.
Uh-oh, now I'm not sure,
All right. So I see something else in here, and I got to find it real quick because I think it moved on me. Oh, Wilmington Piper said, I hear that Bourbon Wrench and WhiskeyChannel.com are doing an Ever North pick this weekend. So I guess if we check out their channels and stuff, maybe we
Yeah.
can try to get
Okay.
one.
You probably have to be I'm sure you'll have to be a
Oh,
patron.
yeah, sure. Yeah. Okay, so Dennis said three-way blind, Willet Pot Still, Dickel Tabasco, and Malort pick. I don't know what
I've heard of
Malort
Malort.
is.
I've heard of it.
Dickel
on some of
Tabasco?
these channels.
Yeah.
Is that real?
Yeah, I was going to say, is we just
Dickel
thinking
Tabasco?
Dickel and putting
Or
Tabasco in
we
it?
got to blend that ourselves.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I don't know.
And if so, will Frank's Red Hot work?
Yeah, I'm not, that's, that would be an
At
interesting
that
one.
point, I think it's got to be Frank's Dickel.
I would agree.
And Rick said there's definitely worse whiskey out there.
Okay.
Man.
But it's
Then the pot
what
still?
it is, not that bad. But go ahead and bash it and then jump over and start on the tickle.
Is he talking about Willet?
Yeah.
Rick, come on, man.
No, honestly, I can stomach the Willet pot still. There are a couple, not naming any names because I promised I wouldn't do it ever again.
Right.
There are a couple that I never want to taste ever again.
I'm going to second you on that.
I've had one of them so far,
And if somebody
That I
poured
said,
Willet in
"Yeah."
my glass,
but
I'm
but-
going to drink it.
yeah,
But
and-
there is one behind me on the shelf.
You're not letting Kevin talk.
No, we have one we want to go back to. I'm sorry, Brian. We
I'm
had
sorry.
one
I'm sorry.
that just was at the point I didn't want to drink it no more. We left it with Tim. He drank it, but we've decided that we want to go back
Give
and
it to
try it
Mikey.
again.
He'll eat anything.
Yeah, Mikey.
He'll
Yes.
drink anything.
Yeah.
He likes it.
But to be fair, we want to go back and try it again just to make sure we didn't have something before it or something,
Just to
'cause-
make sure.
Just to make
You
sure, and then
didn't
we'll give
give
it to
Tim
Tim
what he
again
should have
and let
had.
Tim
Yeah.
finish it.
Yeah, if we don't like it
Okay.
again, we'll give it back to Tim.
Yes.
So once the camera goes off, I fully expect that to be named.
Absolutely, we will do that for sure. Yes.
So,
Wait a minute. I gotta say something before
No.
you start. So the Tabasco bottle is real.
Okay.
It is real.
really, I never heard that. I
yes.
never heard of
A
that.
Dickel
Dickel
Tabasco.
Tabasco.
Listen, I'm
And-
intrigued by that because I like hot sauce.
Charles said that Brad's Bourbon Reviews just picked up a bottle of the Dickel Tabasco, and it will be reviewing it soon.
So I don't know
Is
if
it
any
whiskey or is it vodka?
Yeah, or is it
seems-
Tabasco
seems to
sauce?
me like
Oh,
whiskey.
and John Shank has a bottle of it, but he's never opened it. He just likes the bottle, so it must be a cool bottle.
John, it
Okay.
sounds like maybe
We have a
should-
few of them.
be a different kind of heat, I guess.
So
Yeah.
I don't know if any of the patio guys are still in the chat, but they seem to be Dickel guys. They
Well,
talk a lot about the Dickel.
We've had a couple that's, that's not bad, but,
The bourbon.
Yeah, the bourbon. Yeah, we got to make sure, the bourbon.
Yeah.
The bourbon.
Okay, I'm going to offer up one last bonus pour.
Okay.
This is a special thing.
I'm nervous.
Yes. Ah,
Oh,
okay. The Gretzky.
Are you sure?
Yep, positive.
Yeah.
Is tonight the night?
it must be the night. It's been here for like 3 years.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah,
here.
I was going to say, I was intrigued when I
Been
saw
here
this
for
bottle
3
on the
years.
shelf.
I guess nobody has just shown enough interest in it.
Yeah.
So this is a bottle of. I'll flip it around if I can get the plastic off.
Here, Chris has got a knife. He can
Here,
take
Chris,
care of
help
it.
me out.
Oh
Uh-oh.
my gosh, I cannot say what Wilmington wrote.
Yeah, you can say it.
I cannot.
Come off of it.
Do I need to look at it so I can say it? Okay, so are we talking about the?
The Tabasco.
And it's the Wilmington Piper,
Yeah.
the Dick Burns.
That's
Well,
something else.
at times
And something else.
that's something else. It could be, yes.
Okay, you guys want new blends?
No, I'm good right here. I'll
I'm gonna
put.
rinse one out.
Yep. I don't want you to have to do
Wait a minute,
more
I think you
dishes.
guys need new blends.
No,
Because
uh-uh.
he has not opened this in
We're
4 years.
we're far enough ready.
Okay,
to
guys.
do that.
So can you blow that up?
You're fine. No, I can't blow it up.
So I got
Yeah.
a bottle of Wayne Gretzky, number 99, given to me by a customer that I did a job for.
Oh, there we go.
Good pop.
That's a good pop.
Good pop.
Yeah.
Bad.
Tim, you want to smell the cork?
Are you a cork smeller?
He is. Yeah, we're
that's
at that.
fine.
We're at that point in the night.
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't know if the guys would stick around and film after hours for the patron page,
Yeah.
for the paid patrons. But
I thought we were after
I think
hours.
that we are going to be filming some after hours.
Yeah, I thought we was there too, so There, Tim's glasses up there too, so
Oh, he's getting some.
Oh, absolutely. Oh,
It wouldn't be a bonus.
you're
pour if
you're
you
doing a
didn't.
good pours too. Okay.
Oh, Alan just said he used the Tabasco Dickel for injecting meat and grilling. I bet you that would be
Ooh.
good.
Alan.
Now that's a good
Right.
idea.
Alan has Dickel
Okay.
Tabasco.
Yeah. So Alan, I'm going to need you to bring me a little pour of that so I
Anybody
can
else
taste that.
over there? This is a special occasion.
I'm good. Thank
It's very special.
you. It's special.
It's Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah. If you
You
don't
don't
Wayne
get to
Gretzky,
drink-
then we got a bigger problem now.
You don't get to drink the Gretzky
That's a very.
just any time.
What's the proof on it, Brian?
All of it.
All of it? Okay, I get that.
This is
99?
very low.
Oh.
Very low. 80?
80.
Okay.
It's actually an 80 proof.
Oh.
I apologize for that.
No,
You would have
it's-
thought they would have made it 99.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Why wouldn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
And actually,
That's a little bit of bad marketing on them. They should have made it 99.
afterwards.
And that's
Yep, that's Heaven Hills is there. Yeah. And we can.
John said, "Whoa."
Several people has
the
tried the
Gretzky.
Coopers tonight.
The Gretzky.
Wilmington said the great one.
Yeah, he is the great one. I agree.
Let's hope he's
But
as
it's
good
light.
at making bourbon as he is at.
Scoring goals in
Scoring
hockey.
goals.
Yeah.
Yep. Wilmington agreed. It should have been 99. That was a miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Marketing.
I think
There's
that
no
was a
way it
great
should have been a
opportunity.
99. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you know they proofed it down.
Yeah. Yeah, they would have had to.
Yeah, they should have just proofed it
It's
down to
got like a
99.
butterscotch to
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not a bad.
That's
I
it.
mean,
Yeah,
it's a
just-
normal.
yeah,
It's
just-
a normal
just
80.
Sweets all
Yeah.
I'm getting
mhm.
on the nose.
Yeah.
I've had worse noses.
No, absolutely. Yeah. No, this isn't.
Wilmington said, "I bet it's Canadian taxes."
Yeah. There you go. It's exactly.
I'll bet
Yes.
that's what it is.
And yeah, it's
I'll
99
bet,
there.
I'll bet, what's his name? Trudeau. He's got his hands in it.
True. And we have had people have the Coopers tonight that we've tried here tonight too.
I'm
So
going in.
yeah, it's
Me too.
very.
It's not bad. It's just,
No.
there's just not much to it.
Yeah, as I say, it's and again, it's probably after we've had all
I,
these.
I
you
still
know,
get the butterscotch.
They
on
do.
the
Yes,
taste.
I would. Yeah,
Yeah, a
definitely.
lot of butterscotch.
You
Yeah,
get the butterscotch.
Heavy.
Yeah.
Heavy
and
butterscotch.
mine's more just butter, not even.
Scotch.
Yeah, it's
Heavy
more. It's
Scotch.
more just
You gotta,
straight.
you gotta be Scottish to get the
I'm not a
Scotch.
Scottish, so I'm not getting the Scotch.
He
It's
didn't
more
get the Scotch.
the.
Kevin didn't get the Scotch.
I
He
did
just
get
got
the
the
Scotch
butter.
part of it, so.
Brian and I are Scottish, so we get the butterscotch.
Apparently, I didn't even know until just now.
Yeah.
John said it probably tastes like a hockey puck.
Well, if that's the case, I'll eat a hockey puck.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not
I don't want to,
Yeah.
but I will. What do you think of that, Tim?
Tim's not liking it.
It's not bad.
You can't compare it to
But
these.
tonight,
No.
to put that
Yeah.
at the end of tonight,
Yeah.
that's not fair. Honestly.
It's
No,
not.
but it has some flavor to it. It's not.
So
awful.
Would you take that home with you?
Yes, he
I
would.
drink it, but I would like to start with that because it's a lower proof. I like
Yeah.
to
That
work my
would be
way
a
up.
good night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
work our way
Like
up.
there,
Great
there's
night starter,
absolutely
because
no,
there's literally
Nah,
no
it's-
burn.
it's-
no hug, nothing.
It's
Look at
butter
where you-
flavored water.
Look at where you've been,
Yeah.
and now to start. Put
Yeah,
that on
I
top
mean-
of that, that's not fair.
Yeah, it's not fair.
Yeah,
It's
we've
not.
been as high as
But
134.6.
nobody said this was fair, Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah, life's
Life's
not,
not
fair.
fair.
Tim.
Life is
Nobody said this
absolutely
was
not
gonna be
fair.
Cheers.
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 Mike said popcorn butter.
Which one?
Mm-hmm.
I don't. It's not.
Mike,
even
I
that.
agree with
I think
you.
it's
That's
butterscotch.
exactly what it is.
Oh, you're going to the outside of the wheel.
Really?
Yeah, popcorn butter.
You
Yes.
just went. You stepped.
I
out.
went there.
You went to the dark side with Mike.
I like Mike. I'm gonna go okay with
I
that.
like Mike too,
I'll be
but
out
his
there with
tasting
him.
notes suck.
Yeah, he's all right.
No, they don't. Mike has great tasting notes.
Yeah.
It's very, it's not strong.
But where
Mike,
does,
we
where
love
does he
you, man.
work?
Oh, absolutely love you,
General?
Mike.
Where does he work?
No, he works for like Detroit.
I don't know if we're supposed to say where he works because he runs
Oh.
over people.
You know,
Oh, okay. We better not do that then.
Don't do it.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's not Detroit.
But
He's a fork truck
let's say,
driver.
doesn't he drive a fork truck?
Yes, he drives a fork truck.
And runs
Yes.
over
And
people.
runs-
And you
Okay.
you're taking your life in your own hands if you work in your life. Because I think when they recertify him, they pencil whip it.
Probably. Yeah, they
might,
just
yeah.
watch
Yep,
him
yep, he's good.
go down the
Yeah,
road.
they're
Ah,
like,
okay,
they're
we're
like,
good.
oh,
yeah.
Mike Rowe, yeah,
Yeah.
we don't need to see him drive. We
Yeah.
prefer not to see him.
Exactly. It's better off that way.
I think it's because he has his phone in his hand.
Mike, put your phone down for at least a little bit, okay? Not now. Keep it
went
right
like-
now,
he
but
went like, was it a week or a month? He went.
He went a month hiding his phone when his boss was around.
His boss
Really?
bet him, his boss bet him a bottle of bourbon
okay.
that he would catch him
Oh,
with his phone in his
and
hand.
he didn't catch him.
And he didn't catch him.
Good job, Mike. Good job.
So wasn't it just like a bottle of Makers or something? Mike said I went easy on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a
It
bottle
wasn't,
of
it
Maker's.
wasn't like anything ridiculous.
Now,
Yeah,
have you guys had the Maker's Mark Ohio releases?
Yeah, we have some. Do you want
Well,
some?
last year.
I've only been able to
have
find
last year.
this year. I've only been
don't
able to
have this
find
year.
2 of theirs this year,
We
and we
did-
haven't opened the second
we didn't
one yet.
pursue this year's, but I can tell you that when we opened the last year's,
Yeah.
they were
Well, we just got Charlie on here from Bourbon and Balls.
Charlie.
Oh, Charlie.
Cheers, sir. It's been a shit show.
Yeah, we've
You're
had
missing
2
the
of them,
Gretzky.
but we. I don't know if they had it at our house. If you guys
You
had
can
the Maker's
see-
Mark
you
at
can
our house.
see
I don't think so.
where we've been, and where we're going.
But yeah, as I say, I have 2. I couldn't find. I don't remember what the third one is. I couldn't find from the higher releases of Maker Marks. We have 2 of them. We've about finished 1 bottle of the releases from this year.
So
We have a second bottle of it, but we haven't finished. I've not been able to find the second one or
our
the third
friend
one.
Charles,
Okay.
huge supporter.
Oh, we got Bob from He House Productions.
Hey, Bob, welcome.
Yeah.
You found us.
Cheers,
Cheers.
Oh, and Rob F., the
You found
SS
us
supervisor.
this evening. I had never heard of it.
No.
Lost Recipe Series.
However,
That's interesting.
However, it'll be coming.
So
Okay.
Dennis, we are in Zanesville, Ohio. So you are in Youngstown. I think that's what, a couple hours away?
Yeah.
About
Yeah,
a
probably.
little over 2 hours.
Yeah,
Right
probably
at-
2
right
hours
at
and 15
probably.
minutes.
Who's that?
Dennis.
Dennis?
Cheers,
So,
Dennis.
Yeah, so Dennis,
Dennis, we
act-
travel through. No, we don't travel through
We're-
Youngstown. I'm sorry.
So we do go to the Ashtabula, to the Lake Erie area a lot. So if you ever want to meet up, let us know, because I think it's only about an hour difference there.
Yeah, it's probably no more than that. So yeah, absolutely, that'd be great. We know some good places up there.
Yeah, I know we're wanting to plan a trip sometime up there and meet up with you guys and
You
go
know,
around. Yeah, absolutely.
I hate to go here, but Mike and Terry say that all the time too. So
Oh no, we
There's a difference.
so you have to see
I look like
Angie in the corner. Yeah, he does not
I mean,
look
you're in
like
a
Mike.
spot.
You're in the
Well,
middle.
You're in a spot.
But
My-
do I look like Mike?
My wife in the corner. If we say
you got
this
a
is
much
what we want to
better
plan,
haircut.
Yes.
yeah, much better haircut. We're ready to go. We'll do it. It's we plan weekend trips all the time.
We're in.
Yeah, we've come across the motto now. It's time to live because life's too short.
So Dennis
So-
grew up in Akron. So I mean,
Oh,
all
yeah.
names. I mean, we're in Akron all the time. So yeah. So
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
So I don't. So Rick said, "Dang, Bryan, I ain't saw no shit show." But I see that Rick said that right after Rob.
Can you
the
say that again?
Shit,
Yeah, say it one more time.
Shit show supervisor just joined.
I was going to say a shit show supervisor.
I am
again?
glad that Rob joined because I have a feeling this is turning into that. No,
Okay.
no, I'm
My
just saying, 'cause
question
you guys
is-
are having some pours. I don't mean
Yeah.
My
We're having
question
fun.
is, would you be disappointed if it didn't turn into a shit show?
Right, exactly.
Here's
Rick
the
said
thing.
to break into that hazmat and don't be scared.
We're not
Rick,
scared.
I don't know if everybody else
I don't
is
know,
ready
I kinda
for
am.
it. I'll break
It's only
into it.
9:30.
Yeah, I think you guys have to break into it. Rick
We're not
wants
scared.
to see it. It's down
Tim
there.
said it's only 9:30. Okay, so
Okay.
Charles just reassured me that that bottle that he found is very good.
Okay.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh, that's the heart release.
Okay, we have the heart.
That's
We
the
have the
heart
heart release at the house. It is very good.
It is.
Get the hazmat out.
Hazmat. She says it's over here somewhere, Bryan.
It's in this
Do I need a helmet?
Tim will need a helmet for the
might want a
hazmat.
helmet. That's not it. Rick's gonna be like you. Rick's gonna be listening to my every word.
You can go behind your camera.
That was 120.
No, it's not hazmat yet.
I'm not making him get another glass out.
Oh, no, you can get another glass. Brian's doing the dishes tomorrow.
Bryan, do you have to do the dishes for all these glasses?
He's
Okay.
digging.
We have hazmat
To be
now.
fair, Sean and I, we take turns.
We do take
really,
turns.
pretty much.
146.
Doing the glasses.
You better
146.
clean out a glass.
Because there's nothing here. No, let's get a new one.
No, I don't need a new one.
To fully appreciate that, you need
Right.
a new glass.
Okay.
So Wilmington
You say
Piper
so.
killed his heart's release pretty fast.
We did taste
We
it.
did taste it. I think
Yeah.
Mike let us taste his.
Yeah. Who wants?
You keep,
Oh,
you keep
hey.
pulling out these boxes of Karens.
Well, so we only keep like 15 to 20 on
Gotcha.
the
15,
shelf.
20 boxes?
No,
Oh,
no, Glenn's.
Well, you see how many we go through on whiskey night.
exactly, yeah.
So then we have
Extra.
6 more boxes.
Oh, okay.
Bryan, Charles said that it's different from the heart release. What he got was
Oh,
not
okay,
the heart
so-
release.
Oh,
it's
okay.
not.
Yeah, because the heart release is really good. I mean, it wasn't bad.
Who's ready to put hair in their chest over there?
Tim for sure is. Okay.
How about the rest?
No, thank you.
So
it's
how many am I
good.
doing here?
So smooth.
Rob wants some.
Rob, Rob, come on over.
Yeah.
Come on over. Hop in the car, man. You put whatever you want in there.
I'll try to be a
Just know
little.
it's
I'll try to be a little easier on these ones than I was the last ones. I'm trying.
And that's the Heaven Hill. I'm just trying to keep them in line.
Just know we're not playing.
Okay, there we go. There's at least 6 of them there
Okay.
for the.
So I
For the
may- I may
hazmat.
have got too many
And
glasses out.
here's a good one. On the back of the hazmat, it says, "I like nuts."
Yeah. So
Here they go, Rick.
somebody, I got an extra one. Somebody,
Yeah, somebody's got to have some of
they
it.
could split it.
It
Sean
can't-
said if you put a little water in it, it's not too bad.
Well, then there
Here's
you
the
go.
dropper.
Between Angie and Shonda,
I got a feeling you guys are pros over there.
yeah.
I'm done. Thank you.
Rick,
Yeah.
Rob said it was a long drive.
It doesn't. I mean, it doesn't
That's what
have.
I'd say too, Rob. That's what I'd say too. Okay.
No, Rick got me one
So,
with the hazmat. I'm not
Here's the
one-
thing about this.
Yeah, I mean, it's not.
It's really got good flavor.
Yeah, that's what I
It
said.
really does.
It's smoky.
But man, is it packing a punch. And right now, Rick, I wish we could have him up where we could see him because he's probably laughing his tail off.
Yeah, the smell's not awful on it. Are you in the
It's like a
nose?
smoky.
Yeah.
Rex, did you want some hazmat?
I think he does.
So Wilmington Piper said that he needs to send us a sample of his 27-year-old Canadian whiskey that is 160 proof. Wow.
My.
Wilmington Piper. We would try it.
At least once.
Oh, Mr. Richie J's now drinking Penelope Architect. He's not touching that hazmat on his birthday.
Oh, I feel like he should join us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Birthday.
Yeah, the smell's not. I mean, it's.
Angie, it's not that bad. Rick, she fell over just smelling it.
Yeah, we're not sure what we're going to do now, Rick.
She's going to the car to get her hat or gas mask.
We're looking for somebody to know CPR.
She has a thumbs up now.
Guys, it's,
All right.
we're going in.
Okay. Here we go.
Whew.
Okay.
Rick,
What-
would
what
you
is
be
that?
willing to tell us?
Holy smokes.
I'm not asking for a blend.
It's got
But
some
can you tell us
pepper
what's
to
in
it.
there?
I mean,
And is there
what
like
is that?
ghost pepper juice in there?
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. It has a pepper taste to it. I'm not sure.
I don't know, it reminds me of like a trail bologna.
Okay.
I don't know, I'm just saying.
Where did
Trail
that
bologna.
come from?
That's what it reminds me. It's like got this smoky, it reminds me of trail bologna.
Trail bologna.
Trail bologna.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I've never gotten trail
No.
bologna. Hey, that's why you're in the middle.
That's
a
why I'm in the
micro-
middle.
That's a
It's
micro.
micro.
Yeah, I don't
an
think that's on the
outer
wheel
ring.
whatsoever, Tim.
It's in that outer ring.
it on the-
outside
is it
the
on the
black
outer
line,
ring?
Tim.
Yeah. You
That's
might
what
have to
we-
write it on
That's
there.
what,
It's the outer
that's
ring.
what we call the micro ring.
So Rick said try 10 drops of water in it.
10
10
drops.
drops. Who's got the dropper?
Right there.
Okay.
That was not.
But I don't know, because it's not.
I don't know.
It's
got
not.
it's got a
I
good
put a
trail
little
bologna
water.
taste.
Yeah.
Nasty.
I venture to say I like it.
No, it's
It's
not
just-
awful, but I mean,
It's just I think there's more than bourbon.
I agree.
I would agree. Yes, this is.
Something's been added.
Yeah, it's got trail,
Something
it's got
is
trail
giving
bologna.
it that bite.
So Rick, what's been added to this? Because it's given it a smoky trail bologna bite to the guys.
Okay, I added 10 drops of water.
I have two.
And Chris said Troyer Trail is good stuff. I do. I like Troyer Trail
Oh,
bologna.
that's phenomenal.
Yeah, my wife just brought some home today from Orange
Listen.
Country.
It's much better than this.
I'm not saying that I dislike this. I'm saying though that if trail bologna tasted like this,
Yeah.
I would not like trail bologna.
And Mr. Richie J does have a pour himself. Of
Oh, okay.
right now.
Right
then,
now,
okay.
thank you, Mr.
Thank
Richie
you, Richie.
J. At least I know we're not dying alone. Way to take one for the team on your birthday.
Yeah. I mean, it's not. I do. It's some weird. Now with the water, I don't get as much proof off of it. But
See these three? I was hoping that when we went off air, I could enjoy those.
I already drank them 3.
But I'm
so
not sure there's going to be.
There's
any
more there if
enjoyment.
you want it. So.
No. I'm not getting back into those.
They'll bring you back to reality.
They might after this. It might have to happen just to.
I feel bad that one bottle is so low leaving here.
No,
Nope.
that's what it's for.
No.
We'll contact the gentleman down there if we want another bottle of it for sure. He's told me he'll pick them up anytime for me.
Mike says, trail bologna. You make fun of buttered popcorn and you're calling it trail bologna?
No,
Hey,
no,
that was
no.
me.
Mike,
That's Chris, Mike.
maybe you need to hit rewind because I gave Chris the same amount of crap
Yeah.
over trail bologna as I gave you over butter popcorn. Rick is not telling us what's in this.
No, he is not.
Because there's something
Which is
on top of
which
just
even
bourbon
worries
He's
or
done
me-
whiskey.
something else to it
Which
because
worries me
there's-
even more.
Yes.
that smoky. I've never got that smokiness
Yeah.
off of.
There's a ton of smoke on that of some sorts.
Yeah.
I mean, I smoke tons of meat, and this is something
It's not
even
bad.
beyond. No, it's not bad. I mean,
No,
I like it.
it's not
Yeah.
that at all. It's not. I'm just
Yeah.
curious. There's something that gives it that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Rick's not telling because he doesn't remember.
Okay, I understand that. Then
Is that
I would
Rick's
agree with
answer?
that. Yes,
I believe that.
Yeah.
I believe that.
he drank too much of it as he was tasting it. So,
Listen,
you know,
I'll bet he's giggling his butt off right now answering that.
Mr. Richie J says he no longer knows because he's old. Ha 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 ha.
Richie J, what number was that today for you?
Hey, you're right behind him.
I don't think I'm right behind him.
You're pretty close.
are we talking about age now?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Richie J turned 58 today.
Oh, okay. He's above me then.
I'm still proudly 6 behind that.
Yeah, I'm at 51. Chris is probably our youngest one here.
Yes, he is.
He's a baby.
Chris is our baby.
Baby. Baby.
Baby of our
Baby. Hey,
group.
nobody puts baby in the corner.
That's why
At
you're in
least
the
you got a
middle.
good haircut.
middle.
At least
Yeah,
you got a good haircut, Chris.
right.
You know,
I can't.
Uh-oh.
I can't repeat that.
God
No.
made
Which
a few-
one?
God made a few perfect heads.
Yeah.
The rest of them he put hair on.
That's right. That's right.
So,
Yeah,
Dennis-
not
Three
weed.
perfect heads down
I
there.
don't smoke tons of weed. I smoke tons of meat.
Wait a minute, let's go back to this.
Yes, meat. Yes.
Dennis said, I just can't do a smoky flavor. Dennis, I'm kind of with you. I love
Yeah.
the oak, the double oak, the charred, but the smoky, like barbecue flavor,
Yeah.
it's a little bit hard for me to do. It's not that it's off, like totally off-putting, but it's kind of.
So Dennis is
Yeah.
our Youngstown viewer, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my question to Dennis is, what's your go-to pork? What is it that you, what's your palate? What is
Yeah.
it that you chase after?
Yeah, if you could only have one, what would it be?
Oh my God, this is hilarious.
Did Dennis tell you the,
Jaden said, I love it, Jaden. I can't. Jaden said Chris looks like Bryan stunt double.
Brian stumped up. Okay. yeah, Brian, you're gonna have to shrink a little bit. Yeah, your glasses. You gotta switch glasses at that point.
I won't see shit then.
That's funny.
But we'll see him what it looks like.
Yeah.
Jaden, I thought we were boys, Jaden.
Yeah.
All right, so Mr. Richie J, you do not have to just go to Scotch when you turn 60. You stay right here on bourbon and whiskey.
Yeah.
Oh,
do not.
absolutely. Yeah.
However, if you do, I'm right there with you. Because I like Scotch.
Some I do, some I don't.
It's in the league of its own.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different.
It is different, but I
And
like
we went to like an Irish whiskey
We did.
tasting, and it was different.
Yeah, it was a lot different.
Like most of those are like
They was all almost 80 proof
80
or
proof,
85
and
at the
there's
most.
like no real hug to them.
Yep.
Rick Moreland.
Wow.
That was your. That
There
was
you
your
go. There's
hazmat.
mine too. It's gone.
All right,
Whew. Have some water now.
Yeah.
Got a little
Trying.
sweat
I
up.
feel
Yeah.
like- I feel like I need some cheese to go with this.
Some trouble.
Yeah,
Exactly,
Some
that's
cheese
what
to
I'm
go with this
saying.
trail bologna.
Like this is perfect with
Maybe
cheese
a
and
cracker
crackers.
too.
Yeah, cheese and crackers is perfect.
So Dennis, I do not mean to be ignoring your comments, but I am not good with acronyms, so
What's the acronym? Maybe I'll know.
gotta kind of spell it out for me. First he says, do I have to pay for it? He says, if I have to pay for it, OWA. If I'm not paying for it, WLW.
I'm guessing Weller Antique.
No.
No, that's not right. Oh.
But then he says, but Rare Breed is a close second. Oh, because you asked him what his go-to was.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
okay.
okay. All right. So
So
he's saying
no,
it's
do I- am I
depending
paying
on
for it
if
or
he
not?
has to pay for it. So what is OWA? I know all the bourbon guys use all these acronyms, and it takes me forever to figure it
Yeah.
out. So what's OWA?
Oh, I don't know what that would be.
We're way too many pours into the night.
Yeah,
And if he's not paying for it, he wants WLW.
Well, that almost has to be a well
Oh,
of
okay.
some sorts.
So Life from the Patio answered it for me. So it's 107 and Willer LaRue Weller. Thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
So Weller Antique in William.
Yeah, that's a 107.
LaRue
Yeah.
Weller.
Okay.
So if he's paying for it, it's Weller Antique.
Yep.
If he's not paying for it,
William
okay,
Weller.
that's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
we've had a more antique. It's good.
Yeah.
First off, let me say that I'm going to enter the Ohio Bourbon Lottery,
On Monday.
Yeah, on Monday, that's right. It
Monday.
comes up. Yeah.
and I will gladly take the LaRue. And I like the antique. I probably, regardless of who's paying for it, I probably would take the antique over the William LaRue.
What? Really?
Yeah. Yeah, when
We can get the
when we
antique,
did
though.
the VTAC lineup, I'm not saying it wasn't good. I just feel like there's a lot of other stuff out there better for less money.
That's the thing. Yeah, that's a big thing. With that, at the price point, what does that do?
Yeah, and now that's not, if you win anything in that lottery,
Well, yeah.
it's going to be retail, and
Yeah.
we'll be happy to have whatever it is.
Right.
I just was disappointed when we did the VTAC lineup.
Okay.
I know this is going to sound like you guys are thinking, God, he's a dumbass, but I wanted my socks to be blown off, and they just weren't.
Yeah. Well, the first time we had Blanton's, that was kind of our thoughts. Okay, this is what everybody talks
You
about.
thought it was
Yeah.
going to be,
It was gonna be
like
this.
the
Yeah.
end
It was,
all.
and
it wasn't.
And it wasn't.
No, it was not.
Hey, Brian. So Mike and Rick would like to see, because the other guys finished theirs. They would like you to blend all three Carters together and see what you think.
You can't blend Carter. That's like an
But it
injustice.
is like a blend, right?
That's an injustice. I'll finish them.
Yeah.
I'm not blending them. So this is this was
That's
Big
bourbon.
Daddy.
And
Yeah.
okay, so Charles wants you to blend them too.
Oh, really, Charles?
But Dennis said that's crazy talk.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
going with Dennis.
Yeah. I don't think you blend the Carters. Yeah.
You can't blend those.
Maybe the bourbon and the American you could blend. I would,
But not the rye.
Blend the rye.
Yeah.
Oh, and Bourbon and Balls just said, "Holy crap! I need to rethink my subscription." Hey, now.
Yeah. Come on.
Why? I didn't do it, Charlie.
He wasn't talking about you guys.
Charlie. Really, Charlie? We watch you faithfully.
Yeah.
I've seen some of your stuff.
Micah can't even spell right
Rob saying blend them, Rick saying blend them, and Miker said, "Do it, Brian."
Do it.
now. With a U.
I
instead
can't
of
do
I.
it. I can't. I think about it. And I can't do it. Charlie, I want to say that the show the other night with you and Bob was awesome. To see,
The
you
full
could just
circle.
see how you lit up having Bob on the show again. So I know these guys don't know what I'm talking about, but
If you
Sean
like
and I
it,
saw it.
if you like
and
the
it
Bryan,
was,
we
it
like
was
it.
awesome to watch. Did you want some more of that?
It's like lighter fluid or something. It's not smoky. It's
He
smoky.
won't
Oh,
tell
no,
us what's
I
in it
get
'cause
the
he doesn't
smoke out
remember
of
what's in
fluid.
it.
I get the smoke out of it. I'm with Chris,
There's
but I'm not
something
sure
over the
what
top.
it is. But yeah.
I don't know what it is either.
Remember, I was going to enjoy those. when we were done.
Yeah.
You better
Sorry, there's
enjoy
more
it.
to enjoy.
There is more to enjoy.
You're not empty yet.
That one right there.
I did, but look at the. I mean, the color on that thing.
color is
it's
amazing on
beautiful.
them.
I'm just like I've been sitting here looking at it. I'm like, man, look at the
You
color
can't
on
not
that.
see that.
I was
Yeah.
excited to taste it tonight. I was like,
Yeah, because we haven't had that.
And you
one.
guys had never had that.
No,
No,
no, not that one.
it was very good.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was like,
Yeah. I was like,
yeah,
really?
yeah.
So Wilmington Piper, he just upgraded his membership in Patreon. So now you
Oh.
guys have another member
Awesome.
Okay.
under yours.
Good job.
Yes.
That's
Thank
what
you,
I like.
Wilmington Piper.
Welcome.
thank you very much.
Yeah,
sir. We
welcome to that.
appreciate it. Thank you for the support.
So I have Tim asking how to do that. So I am going to link the Patreon page in the comments.
Absolutely, you got to become a patron. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and hit the like, hit the
Listen
subscribe.
to Kevin. You got to be a Patreon.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because Tim's feeling a little bit guilty, I think.
Listen,
with the
I want
comments.
everybody to know that Chris right here,
He started it.
Mini Mike,
I don't understand.
he was our
Mini
inaugural.
Mike, wait a
Yeah, Mini Mike. Mini Mike. That's
Mini
a good.
Mike.
Yeah, I like that.
Was our inaugural
Yeah.
patron, and we were like, Sean and I were like, really, Chris?
Yeah,
Well,
And then
Mini Mike. I like
Chris,
Mike. This is
Not
Mini Mike,
Magic Mike, but Mini Mike.
not Magic Mike. Yes, Mini Mike.
Just wait, we're not there yet.
Give us a few more hours. We might get the Magic Mike.
so
God, I hope not.
I would like to share with everybody that's still watching that Chris would come to whiskey night and he's like, hey, I kind of wanted to tell you guys, because I'm like your only Patreon, that you really don't have to do after hours for me, but I kind of like watching them, so you kind of got to.
they're entertaining. They are entertaining.
And here's the bad thing is, it's been like a month since we've done a Friday Night Live.
I know.
So
Yeah.
there's been
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
there's been no content.
No, but
And-
there's
and
been a
I'm a
lot
little-
of good stuff out there. A lot of.
Yeah, lots of great
There's been
stuff.
a lot
yeah.
of good stuff, a lot of good content, because Sean is creative, fortunately.
Yeah.
And I think now the after hours is now the during hours.
It could
Wow.
be. Yes.
Do a thumbs up again, because I haven't ever got that fixed. And Gandhi tried to tell me to fix it. I don't. Nope, it did. It popped up. There you go, Mr. Richie J. So we use my iPhone to film the lives, and I know that it's a feature when you do a thumbs up that'll come up. However, I cannot figure out how to undo that feature. So it's kind of cool, though.
It's almost like Shauna has, I don't know what she does with all her spare time. I don't know why she doesn't have that figured out.
Charles, thank you for that super chat. You did not need to do that, but he said like, subscribe, join Patreon, smash that like button, super chat.
Thank you,
Absolutely,
Charles.
yes.
We
Absolutely.
appreciate every
Yeah.
bit of support you give us.
How could you figure that out by reading it?
Tim is still trying to figure out how to get to that Patreon.
Tim's like, how'd you
There's,
get to that?
there's an app you got to download. He's trying to smash his phone, you know.
Number three,
that
that
button.
number
Wow.
three.
I think
was
the
a rye,
hazmat
right?
really
Yeah, the
got
number
Tim.
3 was the rye. Yeah,
That's good.
yeah.
They're all good.
They are all, you can't go wrong with them. And that's
Rick
what I'm
said
saying, man.
blend,
That
blend
was
something.
Who?
Rick
Blend
said to
something.
blend. I mean, all their glasses are
Rick.
empty.
We're not
Magic smoke
blending.
wheel wagon or whatever it's called.
Well, that I have that at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing we have a recipe for is old wooden wagon, and we're not blending that on camera.
Yeah. And I have that at home. We'd have to go there to get
Mike
that.
Rose said, Brian didn't just say that, did he? What did you just say?
What did
I don't repeat whatever you just said.
I
That could have
don't
been
know.
10 minutes ago.
I don't
Yeah.
know that I say anything bad.
No,
Mike,
I don't
text
think
me.
Yeah, Mike, come on.
Because I don't know that I text me.
listen, Mike. This is little Mike. I didn't hear him say anything.
He likes it.
Mike likes it.
That might be what it is. Yeah. He didn't just say he was little Mike, did he?
Little Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen,
So you're Mikey.
That's it.
Mikey.
Mikey likes it.
Mikey likes it.
That's enough. We got one more bottle over here.
Oh,
okay.
oh, Charles just had a good
What
one.
do we have?
All right, I'm going to come around.
Right here.
Okay. Shauna's coming around now.
I am going to blend you guys something that Charles
Oh,
just
That's
asked
good.
for.
But I don't know that it belongs.
So you
in
can't
this-
do it.
Oh, I didn't say that.
Here,
Okay,
you gotta let.
so Charles wants you guys to make a 1915.
Oh, okay.
Charles.
20 and 10.
Yep. So I need
So I've heard
some.
this a lot.
I need some glens.
They're not created equal, for the record. Sorry, Sean.
They're not equal parts.
No, what I'm saying is, if you have one and then the other, you would agree that they're not the same.
Oh, they're not.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Individually,
No, 1910 is my favorite.
Right.
He's responding.
How many of these we want?
Who all wants a 1915 blend?
Yep.
No, thank you.
Yep. Kevin said yep. I know Tim's in.
I'm going to
Yeah.
do this one
Chris is in.
because I've heard a lot about this and I've never done it.
Yeah, I
Even
have
though he's
to.
got to be up, leaving at 8 o'clock.
Mike Rowe, I'm waiting on a text to let me know what I said wrong.
He's got it. How many do you need?
There's 6 if the girls aren't.
He said
No, 5.
he doesn't know what Shauna does her free time. I don't know what that's all about.
Oh, that was a joke, Mike. That was a joke. I'm pretty sure everybody knew that.
Yeah. It's in the membership requirements.
Yeah, I mean, we all know Shauna is like a bomb.
That's what we call it.
Because when I forget, Shauna tells me.
Such a jerk. I'm excited to try
Look
this,
at
Charles.
the mad
So-
scientist,
Yeah.
Charles.
Thank you.
You've got
Yeah.
an 93 and a
Mad
115,
scientist.
but by themselves,
Yeah,
they
they're
don't-
both-
They're not the same.
No, they're not the same.
But
We've
you
had
put
them
You
both.
blend them, and it's like, okay.
So you've had this.
I've
Not
not, had
blended.
the blend, but I'm looking at the numbers. And I'm
We've had
thinking,
both of them
yes,
separately.
separately. We've had them separately, or side by side for comparison purposes.
Bryan may have a few drops on his side because I'm not super neat, but he'll live. So now we have a 1915.
I have a shirt that says I'm a neat guy. Does that count?
I feel like I should stir these.
It's a pretty color.
I think we can stir them.
Just a
Yeah,
little
when you
bit.
swirl them, they'll stir.
I mean,
Yeah.
Old Forester, you're
I
not.
feel like that might have been slurred.
Yeah,
The stir might have been slurred.
it might have
And I
been.
haven't had hardly anything.
That's
We're
your
gonna go
fault.
bourbon hunting in the morning, remember?
Yep.
Not sure that's still gonna happen.
This is not a fair table.
It's not.
It's not a fair.
Oh,
That's for the
mine.
girl.
That's you.
Yeah,
Oh, that's mine.
It's not.
You still got, you got all kind of shit sitting
I know,
there.
now I gotta remember the order.
Yeah, you gotta go
She just
finish
wants us
drinking
to
them.
leave.
No, she doesn't. This is not a sign of we want you to leave.
Yeah. This is
Okay,
this is
guys.
1915.
Right there.
Okay.
Okay, I get bananas. I swear.
Micro wing, wing.
little Mike.
Micro wing.
Little micro.
Little micro. Got to eat, Mike. You got bananas.
That is straight up banana.
Where do you get bananas? What is that?
I'm not hardly
How
getting
can you-
anything.
how can you not get
what I am
bananas?
getting is a little bit of sweet.
That's not like anything else normal that I eat. Bananas?
It's straight
So-
bananas.
Brown bananas.
T just
Brown.
said, you can tell by the redness of the bald heads that they're feeling right.
I'm glad my head's not bald.
Yeah.
I'm good then.
Listen, and T having a bald head knows.
And Mike wanted to know,
I can feel heat everywhere.
did we read a microphone or is he just drunk? He's so loud.
He's just
Who
drunk.
said that, Micro?
Yeah.
He does not.
Mike,
have a
he's just,
microphone.
he's
That's not
enjoying
even.
us.
That's not even who you think it is, Mike.
Yeah. It's a stand-in, Mike.
That stuff is.
Yeah, that's, I mean,
T nailed it.
yeah.
Cause I'm warm.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
it's-
yeah. And you guys are in jeans.
Yeah.
And he's got a long sleeve flannel. on.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, it's even getting warmer.
Not even
Have you gone in yet?
What's that?
Have you gone in yet?
Yes, I have actually.
What's that?
You know, okay, so I will tell you that this is not bad at all.
No, it's not bad.
However,
No, that's good. I like
it
that.
really takes away from the 1910 that I love.
It's
Yeah,
really
I can see
creamy.
that.
Yeah, it's yeah, and for whatever reason, it has a little heat to it that seems weird, but
Really?
it does.
Well, then,
I want to get to heat.
Have you tasted it?
I have
Yeah.
tasted it. Brian?
I wasn't sure.
Yeah, maybe you were still
But
smelling.
You were
listen,
just
you
trying to
can't
get
give
that.
me crap like
thought
you
you
did
were
Big
trying to
Mike.
get that
I'm
out of the
Little
nose.
Mike.
You were like, yeah, I'm not getting the heat.
Yeah, I'm not getting that heat. Well, you don't get a whole lot of heat out of bananas.
No, actually, you don't.
Charles, you are cracking me up. Charles just super chatted. Tune in to Cast 529 for What's in the Glen Wednesday. Thank you, Charles.
Charles,
Yeah.
you and Sean and that What's in the Glen?
Hit the like and subscribe.
It's like a
Tell as
poison.
many of your friends as you can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
What's your take
Yeah.
on that? Was this Charles that recommended
Yes,
it?
Charles
Yeah.
recommended this.
It's not bad, Charles. It's
Really? I don't know that I like it.
I
I don't
haven't
know.
tasted
It's,
it yet, but on the smell, the sweetness just is like
Yeah.
blowing me away.
Really?
The nose is really good.
yeah, I would agree.
Yeah,
However,
bananas.
it may
Foster.
be that we've had some like
That's the problem. Yeah.
good, like because I love the 1910 and I like the 1920, but I love the 1910.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not
I
bad.
don't know.
on the palate.
I don't
It's
know
just
if
not
we've
blowing me away
separated the
on palate.
1910, the 20
It's just
enough
average to me.
No, yeah, it doesn't blow me away.
Yeah.
Bourbon and Balls Charlie said, "This has it feel like the last man standing wins tonight. Everyone place your bets."
I feel
Well,
like
we are now
I feel
at
like
2
you
hours
might
and
not
2
be wrong,
minutes.
Charlie. I mean, I feel like you may be onto something.
All right. With that said, I feel like we should wrap it up tonight.
Okay. Yeah.
Everyone, thank you so much.
Yeah.
They're still standing.
We're still
But
standing.
I
Yeah.
am going. If
I'm going to win,
Bryan
Charles.
can turn on the camera for the after hours so we can film some. So if you are a paid patron tomorrow, be sure to check it out because I can guarantee you're going to have some good footage.
There's
Absolutely.
No telling, there's no
Yep,
telling where it's
agreed.
going from here because
Yeah.
Chris wanted Weller foolproof open.
He
Yeah,
did.
he did.
I heard that.
So there's no telling.
Yeah, there's no telling.
So thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
And until next time, well, first off, thanks these guys for joining
Yes.
us.
Yeah.
A pleasure.
We
Cheers.
really appreciate you guys bringing the old Carter down tonight. And until next time, be safe, everybody.
Absolutely.
All right. Have a good night.
Cheers, everybody.